That's definitely gonna be.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We live.
Oh, what's up, man? We back with another one. Stay tuned, live. Damn you, two sports.
Yeah,
It's your
feel
boy
me?
Ralph. We got Ron, JB in the building.
What up? What
What's
up? What
up?
up?
Fellas, what
What's
the
up?
hell going on? It's a lot, but tell me what's going on.
Man, you know what it is, man. You know
Everything,
what it
dog.
is. You
Everything.
know what it is.
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
good with
yeah,
it.
man. I know it's early, but ain't nothing really. Well, I mean, it's still early in the NBA. I was about to say ain't nothing happened, but it's a few things happened so far in the NBA outside
Mm-hmm.
of the scandals and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
we still in football, football mode. To me, the NBA, I'm into it when it tip off, but I don't get fully into it till around Christmas time.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of teams that's surprising. And like I said, the NBA is an 82 game season, and you could look good now, and then by the time Christmas get here, you starting to look like what people thought you was gonna look like.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Mets fans should know that very well.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you said something then, Jay. But let me get y'all thought. What's some way too early NBA predictions? Like, what team you think is gonna make the playoffs in the East that didn't make it last year, or in the same thing in the West? Like,
That
who
did make
gets
it last year.
I
Yeah,
I think the Hawks
I was about to say the Hawks.
will make it to the playoffs this year.
They gonna take Milwaukee's spot. I don't think Milwaukee gonna make it.
I I don't think Milwaukee will make it. I don't think the Pacers or Boston will make
Yeah,
it.
the Pacers definitely not making it. Did Chicago make it last year?
they made the play in, I
They
believe.
made the
Make it.
play in last year, but
Yeah,
they didn't make it to the playoffs.
And I thought Brooklyn would be Brooklyn would be better, but Brooklyn
No,
trash.
nah,
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn ain't got nobody over there.
they
I thought, yeah, I didn't. When I looked at their roster, I was like, dang. But I don't know why I thought they had Bridges still, but I forgot they traded him.
they lost
Yeah,
everybody. That they like
Yeah.
yeah.
they
The Pacers definitely won't make it, and
Yeah,
they
they
was in
only
the
won.
finals last year.
Yeah, they won in 12 right now.
Yeah, they went to the finals last year, and they not gonna make it this year.
Miami
and
doing better than what I thought too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Miami doing way better, and they
it
really ain't got that many people.
with the Pacers, it's sad because they don't go to the finals, but what every 5 years?
The Pacers,
Yeah.
every 20.
Well, okay, you just say every 20, but think about it. The last time they went to the finals was when?
The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah,
The last time they was in the NBA finals,
finals.
shit, it probably was when goddamn Reggie Miller was playing when they played.
Right.
I think
Right.
they played the Lakers.
Right,
It was
right.
Reggie
That's
Miller,
my
Jalen
point.
Rose.
Right. All them boys.
Yeah,
That been what, 30 years ago?
that was in what 2004.
Before?
20 is 20 year 20
It was
something.
probably before then.
So they go like
They don't go often.
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every 20 years.
Every
they don't
20
go.
years
If
they
that.
might sneak up on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
they don't go often. And then
So
they had the
I
slip
thought
up
I thought
Pistons.
Orlando was gonna be better too. Orlando,
see
they're
that
like a 500.
another team that might be making a name for themselves this year. Orlando
They should.
and Detroit.
Two teams that I think in the East that are gonna get in this year that didn't get in last year. I think the Toronto Raptors are getting in and the Chicago Bulls are getting in. I'm kicking out the Pacers and I'm gonna say the Magic.
That's what I'm saying. Magic. I'm kicking out. I think the Magic
Well, no.
might make it.
I'll say the
I say-
Celtics. I'll take the Pacers and the Celtics to not get in because I think the Magic could probably slip in and get that last spot. But I'm gonna take the Celtics not to make it and the Pacers not to make it. Those were two teams that made it to the playoffs last year that won't make it this year. And the two teams that'll take their place will be Toronto and who else? Chicago. I think those two are gonna make the play.
I gotta see a little bit
Playoffs.
more from Chicago because who they
I
got?
think
Just Giddy.
Nah, Josh Giddey's over there. Vucevic over there, Kobe White over there.
Kobe
I
White
forget
hurt
that
right now.
second year player they had. They drafted him high. I can't
Yeah.
pronounce his name. Matus, Bazoo, or something like that.
I just gotta see. I just gotta see more from Chicago.
But it's a white guy. It's a white kid.
Right.
But he hooping. Yeah, he
Nah, every time I say Chicago gonna do something, they let me down. So I gotta see. I'll
he
say
like
Milwaukee.
6'7", 6'8". Yeah, he like 6'7", 6'8" kid. He and play.
I got
on the
y'all
wing.
going in. I got Hawks making it, and I still think Orlando gonna squeak in. But
I
I
think
definitely
the
got Hawks
Hawks,
making it.
Orlando, and Detroit will get
Yeah,
it.
Detroit definitely gonna make it.
Yeah, Detroit gonna get in. You know.
They the best team in the East.
Yeah, I just don't see Boston getting in. I don't even think Tatum is coming back.
Yeah,
No.
this year.
if you do, they got to be like winning, like on the verge of going to the playoffs for me to see him like coming back. If they trash, you're not coming back this year.
I don't think he should come back this year.
I mean, if
Even
available to
if
play,
they good or not, I just think
should
he
they
needs
paying
to
him too
sit
much
out.
to sit on? No,
I don't see Tatum coming back, and I really don't. Even
I'm
see
paying you
them-
too much. You gonna come?
I don't
back.
even see Boston making a trade because you know
They still
for
got-
what? It's
Yeah.
for what? What they
Yeah.
gonna do?
I'm not
You know-
getting rid of nobody else because I got to take them coming back next year. So
Yeah. So I don't see them.
just get a good draft pick this year.
Yeah, I
Wait a
don't see
minute.
them go-
I want to run this by y'all. How about that be the team that trade for John Morant?
the Celtics.
Yeah,
Who they giving up? Anthony Simons and who else?
Anybody?
They
Anybody?
gonna want Brown.
Nah, they probably gonna give up Anthony Simons. They gonna have to give up
They're gonna have to
Pritchard
give up
or White. One of them two gonna have to go
I give up
draft
White.
picks.
over
I
Pritchard.
give up White and 2 draft picks.
You'll
Defense.
give up Derek White and 2 first-round picks for Ja Morant.
Probably
You
gonna
know
want
why?
Morant.
I would want Anthony Simons back over
You know why?
over Pritchard. Yeah, I would
I want
or White.
picks.
You know,
You know why? Think about it. The last time Boston made some noise, they were there every year. They had Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, and Rondo. Yes or no? They were that team.
Because Brown got to have the ball. Tatum could play off and on, but Ja Morant gonna have to have the ball too. So I don't know.
But can they play off of each other?
They might. I mean, they can, but it's just like you gonna be paying. Are you gonna pay Ja? Because they already breaking bread with Brown and
yeah.
Tatum.
I mean, they're gonna have to lose. They're gonna have to lose Simmons, Anthony Simmons, and some money gonna have to come off the books. But I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna make the move for Ja.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
That's a lot of
saying.
money.
I think the type of point guard they got now, it gonna work with Brown and Tatum. They're not breaking Brown and Tatum up, so they really don't need another ball dominant guard. They
Right.
just need somebody to kind of get the offense going. Somebody can shoot the 3 ball.
That's true.
So I don't even think they're gonna try to make a blockbuster move. And like you said, they ain't going nowhere this year anyway. So there's no need to kind of shake nothing up. They just need to, like you said, get a good draft pick because they usually good at drafting. The Boston Celtics, they good at drafting. You know, Brown.
Is they though?
As of lately, they got Brown.
Yeah,
got
they
Tatum.
good. Yeah, they just won the finals.
I mean,
They don't. They build
you,
through the draft. They usually build through the draft.
but
You know what I'm
you
saying?
could build through the draft, but can you really build through the draft?
I mean, it's good enough. They drafted Brown and Tatum, and they won it. They won the finals. They've been contending for a while now, and they finally.
Pritchard. They drafted Pritchard.
Yeah, I
like,
forgot about him.
They
Yeah,
good.
they drafted him.
Yeah, they could. They be drafting and develop. They got a good coach over there, so I don't think they in panic mode. It's just an injury. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Right.
they keep everything in house.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like after they got rid of Udoka,
Yeah.
Udoka, they hired somebody from within.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So they didn't go and find nobody outside. So they got a certain culture and a certain standard how they do stuff in Boston.
I mean, we had to go through it, you know what I'm saying, when Steph and Clay was getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? We bit the bullet and it was trash for like 2 years.
Yeah,
And
so I don't think Boston is gonna make it.
Yeah, I don't see Boston.
I think they make the play in, but I don't think they'll win to get one of the 8 teams in the
that's
playoffs.
the thing. Yeah, I think the Milwaukee, even they got Giannis, I think they might be a play-in team.
To be honest, do Giannis want to be there?
I don't think he want to be there, but I just think that they're good enough to be a play-in team. I don't think they're
because they lost. What his name? He went to
even with Lillard. They wasn't that
Dame
good.
Lillard.
Dame Lillard. Most they were going backwards instead of going forward. You see what I'm saying? And like you got good pieces, but you traded those pieces for what?
They tried. Yeah, they gave away Holiday. That was
like Holiday, Trailblazers, Dame Lillard, Trailblazers. The big man, they came from the Pacers.
Oh, you talking about Miles Turner?
Yeah, he there.
Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez with what? The Clippers now, or
I forgot where.
Yeah, Lopez. Yeah, he with the Clippers. Yeah.
So you lost a lot of good pieces for what? I'm trying to see what they trying to build over there. It don't make sense to me.
No, they need another player because Dame just didn't work out. They just need another player with
Chris
Giannis,
Middleton. He was injured and getting old, so
right. So it like, what are you trying to do?
Drake said Bucks still need to rebuild.
I mean, we know that, but
Rollins needs to be a starter.
See, Milwaukee's problem is they stuck between needing to rebuild and trying to satisfy Giannis because he want to win.
But you cannot do both.
That's what I'm saying. They got to pick which one they gonna do. Either we gonna rebuild, or either we gonna try to. If I'm already leaning towards rebuilding, and I got a piece like Giannis that can get me back a shitload of assets to rebuild, trade him.
Right. But who's the head coach over there too?
Doc Rivers. See, that's another problem. They got a veteran head coach who's trying to win with a win now player in Giannis, but the rest of the roster is pretty much kind of telling you that you need to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So
Doc Rivers remind me of P. Diddy.
You just gotta get rid of Giannis, man.
Hello. Yeah. Everybody.
You can get a lot from Giannis.
Yeah, you could definitely get a lot with Giannis. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why
you can get a lot with Giannis, but
yeah, he said that's why they keeping his brothers.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't understand why they taking up roster spots with his brothers, but they not contributing to any type of win
because they trying to make their superstar happy. They trying to make Giannis happy. Oh, we signed your brothers. Those piece of shit.
Nah, you gotta make him happy, but his brothers is trash. You gotta
right, Josh. They trash. What, 2 points a game?
Yeah, they should have traded Giannis, man.
Right. So this be the best time to trade Giannis and start over and get rid of Doc Rivers.
He said Wisconsin sports is frustrating.
And then the thing about it is, if you wait till Giannis asks to be traded, you done pretty much lost leverage.
Right. Yeah. And don't say where he wants to be traded to. You really lost leverage.
Yeah. That's why they need to trade him. Y'all don't have.
But you know what I think was happening though, because I think the Miami Heat said they gearing up for 2027. I think that's when Giannis will be a free agent. Not next summer he'll be a free agent. I think the Miami Heat are trying to put themselves in position to make a run at Giannis in 2027.
I could see that, but do he fit their system?
Oh yeah.
Giannis is
well, I mean, like everybody don't fit your system. Not keep it 100.
They ain't got. I mean, you should. They're gonna build around Giannis.
I mean, but
he can send the link.
He got the link. Drex, she could come on.
Do he really fit their system? Will
They ain't even got
Yeah,
a
I
system,
think
really.
he
They
just-
ain't got no system right now. They ain't really got nobody over there.
Nah,
think
they got
Giannis-
Bam.
Yeah, the Bam over there, Tyler
Bam ain't no
Hero over
system.
there.
Yeah, that's not a
That's what I'm
system. That's
saying.
just a bunch of players.
Do he fit their system? Like Pat Riley play a system. You cannot dominate the ball.
They don't have a star. I mean, they got star. I think Bam is a star, but they ain't got no superstar over there just to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, they just over there just playing ball. You know what I mean? Like he said, they
Right.
wait to 27 because right now they ain't doing nothing.
Giannis he's pretty much holding the Bucks hostage.
right.
The Bucks need to rebuild, but as long as he there, like they gonna try to pacify him and keep Doc Rivers and try to win, but they don't have win now players. They don't have a win now a championship roster. They got a playoff roster, but not a championship contending roster.
He said trade Giannis and start Rollins.
To me, in my opinion, they need to fire everybody in that front office. First,
Just fire Doc.
fire everybody in the front office. Everybody. Then
They
what?
need to fire whoever is signing them brothers to the contract. That's
right. Fire everybody. I don't care you the milk lady. I don't care you the one that brings Gatorade. Your ass need to get fired. Because don't nobody know what's going on in that front office?
No, they not doing what they need to do.
Right. So why you gonna keep them in there?
So what if San Antonio said, look, we got De'Aaron Fox. Well, first of all, they got De'Aaron Fox on a contract. They got Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper, who they just drafted. De'Aaron Fox could be the odd man out. So what if the San Antonio Spurs hit me up and say, look, man, I got De'Aaron Fox. Who's on a match? He on a match contract, so that's one big contract that you could swap out for another. You know, and I got veteran players like Harrison Barnes, and I think they got somebody else over there. A couple other guys that's on the veteran players over there. They play, but they don't play like that. So they got Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox, and a couple first round picks. Right. And you bring Giannis in. Do you think that works in San Antonio? Giannis,
no. One, you don't want to put those two dudes together.
Who, Giannis and Wemby? And then you got Stephon Castle.
That's my problem. You don't want to put all that together because they would dominate the next
That's what I'm saying.
15, 20 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'll do it.
You don't want to put that team together. I guarantee it.
I mean, if I'm the team,
you put Giannis over there and
the thing about it is, I don't think it's gonna work long term. I think it's gonna be a short term thing because you're gonna have to pay Wemby.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pay Stephon Castle. Yeah. And if Dylan Harper balls out the way he's starting the season balling, you're gonna have to pay him too. And you can't pay all four of them guys with the new CBA.
But if they win a ring, but it's worth it, you know what I'm saying? Then you just let Giannis go.
Right. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna have to be a short term thing. It ain't gonna be nothing for long
it's gonna be like the Miami Heat back in the day. When LeBron went to Miami, how many rings they won?
They got 2.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Giannis go to San Antonio, 2 rings. Nobody else coming out of the West.
So if that happens, they're gonna have to. I mean, if that happens, this is the time to do it because Wemby's still on a rookie deal. Dylan Harper and all 3 of them guys, Dylan Harper, Wemby, and Castle on rookie deals. So now it's the time to do it if you want to do it. And Giannis will be the only one getting a max contract out of those 4 guys. So now when it's time to pay those other guys, Giannis will be, off the books or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do something like that, this got to be done like now.
Yeah.
How old Giannis is?
I think he's around 30.
He got to be, somewhere in there.
I mean, he's still in his prime. So
right, he got to get what?
He's 30 years old.
Yeah,
30.
He got about 3 prime years left.
What about trade him to the Clippers?
No.
The Clippers ain't got nothing.
I was about to say they ain't got nobody.
They don't have nothing that Milwaukee won't. If Milwaukee trades Giannis, they're gonna have to get back picks and young players to rebuild with. The Clippers don't have anybody that you can build around. The Clippers is probably one of, if not the oldest team in the NBA. They have absolutely no picks because they don't control their pick until like 2030 or something like that.
Right.
Because they gave a bunch of picks away to get Shea Gildress.
Yeah.
Somebody else they traded picks away to. And they ain't got none but old players. Like I said, they one of, if not the oldest team in the league. So they don't have any young players or any draft assets to give away for Giannis.
This was the rumor coming into the NBA their offseason. The Hawks.
For Giannis?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could trade for Giannis. But I don't give up that unprotected pick though.
Right. That the question right there. And this head coach. I don't trust him, dog. Something about him, he can't get it done. To me, in my opinion. I cannot speak for nobody else. I just speak for what I see on tape. In the playoffs, he can't get it done. So why trade for somebody like Giannis? And your head coach terrible.
I mean, we got the assets, and we got that unprotected pick from the New Orleans Pelicans,
right.
Which the Pelicans, by the way, is one of the worst teams in the NBA. So that pick is looking damn good right now.
Right.
And I don't see the Pelicans getting better as the season goes because they just fired their coach Willie Green a couple days ago.
Remember, I said last week you got to find sucker. Did I say that?
Yeah. We can find one, but I think what the Hawks gonna do. This is me from a Hawks fan talking. They said they shopping Porzingis because Porzingis will be a free agent at the end of the season, so he basically an expiring contract. So the Hawks are probably gonna shop him, and I'm just throwing this out there. You trade him somewhere like Sacramento because Sacramento is pretty much hinting that they're going to blow it up and rebuild.
They've been saying that for years.
You trade him to Sacramento and you try to get back Sabonis. Now, Sabonis is under contract, I think, for the next 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Four.
Sabonis under contract. Okay, so now you have a guy under contract for 4 years versus having a guy under contract until the end of this season. So you give Sacramento that expiring contract, and that's what you need to come off your books to rebuild with.
Right.
And you replacing the same position. So you're not losing a big man. And you're getting a scoring big man in Sabonis like you had in Porzingis.
Right. But
for the next 4 years.
The problem is what you gonna get from Sabonis.
Sabonis is a double-double. Sabonis
right.
is 20.
But we seen two different sides of Sabonis. We seen the one side, he was soft in the playoffs, got stumped in the chest by Draymond Green.
He did.
We seen that side. And we seen the other side that he finally man up. And you see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
he's a finesse player. He's not a tough guy. He just double though.
Right, that's what I mean. We need a tough guy.
I think you can go and get Sabonis and then bring in like a tough veteran, like when we had what's his name? What the hell his name was? Solomon Hill.
Yeah,
we could go and just get a veteran at the deadline to be a tough guy, you know. But right. I think that's what the Hawks gonna do because looking at Porzingis' injury history and looking at what he's gonna want on his next contract, I don't think the Hawks are gonna pay that. Because if the Hawks were gonna pay that, I think they will already be in contract talks with Porzingis.
Right.
So Porzingis said he's gonna wait and see how play it out. He's not talking contract right now.
Right.
So that's pretty much telling the Hawks that we don't know if we want to pay you. So we can trade you to a rebuilding team like Sacramento, in which expiring contracts is a good thing when you're rebuilding. Get back another guy that's a set because Sabonis is 7'2", right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
that'll pretty much be
the unicorn.
Yeah, that'll be your guy for the next 3 to 4 years under contract. So we don't have to worry about going into contract talks with Sabonis because he already under contract, and we just got off an expiring contract. But the thing is what they gonna do with Trey? Are they gonna re-sign him or trade him?
I think that and this is my opinion. I think that see how this year play out.
Sabonis is 17 and 12. That's what he averaged. 17 points, 12 assists.
Yeah,
17 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists.
He'll walk in double-double.
So he's a passing big man too.
Right.
4 assists.
But you need your big man to be tough. Yes, no. In the NBA today.
I mean, the NBA is soft period, so
all that
you don't need it. I mean, you don't probably need it, but
it
helps.
Right.
Boston has about. I mean, Boston had Porzingis, and we know Porzingis pretty soft.
Right. But
last season shot 42% from 3.
Dude, Sabonis is good.
I mean, he's good.
He's not a tough, but right. You count on him. You just gonna have to get a backup to come in and be that. You know what I'm saying? That enforcer. Like he's not.
Defense.
I'm saying, what side you gonna get from him? That's what I'm saying. It's 2 different sides.
You gonna get that double. Period. That's all. Y'all could go back and get Capella if y'all want to.
Oh shit, that man in Houston. That man.
Yeah, he in Houston now.
That man
get him back. Y'all can trade us back for Horford. Y'all want that old man?
Nah. See, he picked y'all. We running him.
Yeah, he tried. We was trying to bring him back.
We were trying to bring him home, but he said, "No, I'm finna go to the war."
Yeah, he kept waiting, and we was like, "Shit," you know.
To have him back.
But this bonus is 2 sides of him.
I'll take either side.
I mean, I just said I don't want nobody to be on the floor crying and all that. You got the man up over here in the East.
Yeah, I don't. Well, we're not gonna see Draymond unless we get to the finals. So
Draymond ain't even tough though. You know what I'm saying? Like Draymond picking on who you see Wemby ducked on him and got in his face.
Right. Let me say this. And me and Josh talk about this ever since Draymond started beating up players.
He pick and choose these foreign
players.
Right.
He don't go after the big players. He go after the players come overseas. Now keep it funky. He know these players come over here, don't speak no English whatsoever, and he trying to choke them out.
He go after who he know he can jump off.
Exactly. Right. And it be them overseas players.
Overseas
players. Wemby didn't care nothing about that.
Right. Wemby was like, you know what? I'm finna show you.
We need a couple tough guys on the team, like what Detroit Pistons got.
Right.
They got Isaiah Stewart. They got the Thompson twin. They got Durant, that big center. They need somebody out there that's gonna bring some malice in the palace action.
Right. That's what I know
one of them twins is available. What's with them twins? I forgot. One was on Philly. The one that got pushed by Joker.
Oh, the
Morris twins. They out the league. Yeah, one of them got caught up in some
gambling
out in Vegas.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other one, I don't know where he at.
Which one they got hit in the back by Jokic? He ain't been right since.
Yeah.
The other one.
That was I think he hurt himself.
He ain't played really since then.
But he kind of hurt himself because he tried to play that.
Right. Do you blame him though? I mean, that went down.
Joker didn't push him that hard.
Oh shit. I'd be like, my shot and my bet. Give me 100,000.
You know what happened after that? Jokic brothers bought courtside tickets.
Yeah, they threatened
when Denver came to play in Miami, just in case some shit popped off.
Yeah, his brother ain't no joke.
Yeah,
but once again, how you go
that mafia type?
How you going to cry wolf? How you going to cry wolf? You Joker How you gonna cry wolf and then push the man down?
I mean, shoot, it is what it is, man. Joker, you know what I'm saying? He did what he did.
I would definitely do that. The Sabonis deal if Sacramento
I
tries
mean,
to blow it up.
hey, that might be that sucker, so we're gonna see.
Yeah,
I'll take
they blowing it up.
I'll take Porzingis over here too.
Yeah, and then who knows? Sacramento might. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say buy him out, but I don't know. I doubt it. They might just play him out the rest of the season because they ain't going nowhere anyway. You know, they gonna find somewhere for Zach LaVine or either DeMar DeRozan to go. They probably gonna trade Malik Monk. I mean, whoever running that organization, I don't know what the hell, because they was on to a good thing a couple years ago when they played Golden State in the final. I mean, in the playoffs. That's when Mike Brown won Coach of the Year. They was lighting the beam.
Once again, when you not about that smoke, don't know how to go forward, and I mean you got the wrong people in the front office that just there to get a paycheck and don't know basketball. It is different.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: who you think in the West makes the playoff this year that didn't make it last year? San Antonio is one.
Mostly definitely San Antonio.
I would say San Antonio, but it depends if they stay healthy. If they stay healthy in the year.
I think that might be it. The Clippers made it.
I don't think the Clippers are gonna make it.
The Clippers ain't making it. They trash right now.
San Antonio will take the place of the Clippers.
Who's gonna take Dallas' spot?
I think Dallas gonna make it. They just made it. They got we're healthy. I think Dallas.
Portland, they ain't gonna be healthy. Clay trash. AD stay hurt.
AD, he crying now. Talking about he want to be a center. Why you ain't want to be no center with the Lakers?
Portland might take their spot. He might be a player.
So Portland and San Antonio get in.
Portland, they doing better. They 6 and 7. Yeah. Because I don't think Dallas making it. Dallas 4 and 10.
Dallas won't make it, and the Clippers, in my opinion, won't make it.
Yeah,
Bradley Beal is out for the season. You got the whole Kawhi Leonard situation going on over there. You got the whole Clipper situation going over there with Steve Ballmer and the fake company they created to pay Kawhi under the table. And all
the fake company.
Did Sacramento make it last year?
No. Oh. They made it the year before.
Yeah.
I mean, they liked the beam.
When Mike Brown was coach of the year.
Mike Brown was over there.
So I think Sacramento gonna end up trading away pieces like Russell Westbrook. They may keep Dennis Schroeder. I don't know.
Memphis might slip out of there too.
I don't think Memphis is gonna make it. I think y'all gonna get traded.
Yeah, I don't think they will make it either. Memphis,
ugly right now.
It ugly when you're a superstar. Don't want to be there no more. And the head coaches, again, don't know basketball.
Yeah, I got Portland and San Antonio taking those last two.
Yeah, Portland, San Antonio, they will take the Clippers in the Mavs spot.
How about Houston?
Oh, Houston gonna make it.
Houston made it last year. They played.
Yeah, they made it last year. They got put out in the first round by Golden State. But
Houston nice right now.
Yeah, I mean, they just missing. They missing an actual point guard.
Right.
That's gonna catch up to them.
So maybe they could go and I mean, all they need is like a Dennis Schroeder type of point guard. They don't need nobody that's a score first point guard. They just need a point guard that can get them about 14 points, 14 points.
They don't need Ja. I don't think Ja and KD gonna mix anyway.
That will not happen, right?
There's too much money over there. Somebody might come off.
Right. Somebody got to take less
and
for that to happen.
Ja need the ball.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. But it's gonna be. I think Ja gonna get traded.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sacramento gonna be sellers and blow it up at the deadline. I think a couple guys is gonna get traded from New Orleans.
I think Zion can get traded.
They need draft picks. Joe Dumars gave us an unprotected first round pick. So
thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Goddamn Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Joe done went down there to New Orleans and he already fucking up, Ron.
Hey, Joe said,
where the hell do he think the New Orleans Pelicans are going to the point he had to give up an unprotected first round pick to get a player? The hell is you doing, Joe?
Wait a minute. It started with the dude they drafted from Maryland, the big
Queen.
man.
That's who they gave up the pick for.
Right.
They traded us the pick to get to our spot to get Queen.
Right, to get him. I wanted him.
Derek Queen.
Yeah, I wanted Derek Queen. He nice. He bring that. He remind me of what his name played for Memphis a long time ago.
Zach Randolph.
Yeah, he remind me of him.
Zebo.
Yeah, but I like the dude who we drafted.
Ossie Newell out of Georgia. Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, a win-win.
So we got the guy who we was gonna draft anyway.
Anyway,
and Joe gave us unprotected first round. See, that's what I'm saying. Joe, he fucking up down there in New Orleans already.
Hey, keep on fucking up, but keep on giving a draft.
You fired the coach, so it's like, I mean, I understand you wasn't winning, but you sitting around here. I mean, look at I don't know, bro. The Pelicans were nowhere near good enough to be giving up an unprotected first round pick because they wasn't winning shit this year. They wasn't even gonna make the damn playoffs this year.
Right.
Why the hell they giving up an unprotected pick to draft a guy who's, I mean, Derek Queen is nice and he's gonna be a good player, but I'm not giving up an unprotected first round pick to draft him. You know what I'm saying?
It go back
like you
to
said,
what
Ron,
I just said.
We found a sucker.
A sucker. It go back to I just said last week. You got to find that sucker. Oh yeah, dog. We to be friends. We to hang out. We to sing Kumbaya. Don't give me that draft pick.
And Joe Dumars was the sucker.
Thank you.
He was the sucker.
Thank you. I hate to say it like that, but think about it.
The New Orleans Pelicans, there's only one team in the NBA that's worse than the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans are 2-11, and the other team that's worse than the Pelicans will be the Washington Wizards. They are 1-12. They ain't got one damn win, Ron. They done lost 11 in a row, and the Pelicans got 2 wins. They 2-11, and they done lost 5 in a row.
But
second worst record in the league, and you giving up an unprotected pick.
Right. Once again, who in the front office of Washington?
I think Travis Schlink's still there. I'm not sure if he's still there or not, because he was our old GM.
Right.
So I'm not sure if he's there or not.
So that's the problem right there. You got people in your front office that don't know shit about basketball.
1-11, bro.
Hey, better than us, right?
I mean, 1-12. The Wizards are 1-12. Hold on, the Wizards are 1-12, and the Pacers are 1-12. So those are the only 2 teams that are worse than the Pelicans right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Brooklyn Nets, they 2-11. They got the same record as the Pelicans. So those are the 4 worst teams in the NBA. The Pelicans 2-11. The Pacers. The Pelicans 2-11, the Nets 2-11, the Pacers 1-12, the Wizards 1-12, and Joe Dumars giving his round pick, and he's sitting on 2 damn wins right now.
Hey, you know what? Who just got fired from Dallas?
Nico Harrison.
One of those bad teams, they're gonna try and get him. What?
In the front office.
Yep.
I think what's gonna happen with Nico is gonna probably step away for a while, for a couple years or whatever. I I mean, to be honest with you, that right there, think about this. Now, I don't think I ever discussed this with y'all, but think about this. You got Luka Doncic, who was what, 25 years old, 26 years old at the time? He is your franchise player. He is a league-wide superstar player. And I don't believe Nico Harrison just traded away Luka.
No.
You don't trade away a player like that without the ownership signing off on it and giving approval. You just don't wake up in the middle of the night and trade Luka Doncic. Now, if you got role players, then yeah.
Let me say this. Let me put you on some game right quick. That my homegirl put me on some game. And she be on Talk Your Ish with us. The chocolate writer. When they sold the Dallas Mavericks to the people that bought it, they wanted to put casinos around the stadium.
Right.
And I guess the people that go to the games or whatever said, no, we don't want no casinos here.
So you saying they was going to build a new arena and put casinos around it, kind of like the Battery is in Atlanta with the Braves.
Right.
But with casinos.
Right. And the lady got mad, or the people got mad that bought it after they got turned down. And she was like, oh, you tell me I can't do what I want to do? Okay. I finna trade you the best player on this team.
So they did that to sabotage the team and try to get it to move. It's basically what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Everybody pissed off at Nico, but Nico didn't do that shit on his own.
Right. But he the face, they made him the face of it.
Right. He was made the scapegoat.
Right. So then one of the owners went to the game and he sat by a teenager.
Right. I seen that.
And the teenager told him, hey, why you trade Luka?
I seen that. Because the teenager had a Luka Doncic jersey on, the Lakers jersey. Yeah. I seen that.
And one of the owners, let me go like this, was just laughing, but really it touched him.
Right.
So at the end, he was like,
because ain't no way in the hell that would have went down on Mark Cuban's watch.
Right. Mark Cuban even said it. He said, I would not trade him to no damn Lakers.
He would not have traded him anywhere.
Anywhere.
He would have paid him that $300 million super
right.
max.
He said Luka's the type of player you build around for the future.
You don't trade Luka Doncic.
You don't trade him.
Was putting asses in seats. He was selling the merch. He was getting you national televised primetime games. So you can't, if you Nico Harris, you just can't wake up in the middle of the night and say, I'm trading Luka Doncic. Your ownership had to agree and sign off on it and make you do it and made you the face of it and the scapegoat.
Because they did not really want to say what was going on behind the scenes. But what I just told you, what was going on behind the scenes.
Right.
So they were like, hey, get him out of here. By the way, we're going to make you the face of this bullshit.
Right.
But you won't be here either. So
that's what I'm saying. If he went, if I find out, if I'm an owner and I found out my GM just out of nowhere traded my franchise guy, my superstar guy, your ass gone the same second that I find out, I'm firing your ass. You gone. I'm not waiting until the end of the season and then the start of next season.
Right. Why he was at the Lakers game? Why? Did y'all peep that out?
Who was there?
The GM of Dallas. He was at the Lakers game with Luka now. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. When this was?
This was a while back.
Now I do know that Nico Harrison got connections with Rob Pelinka because Nico used to work over at Nike.
Right.
And Rob Pelinka used to be Kobe's agent.
Right.
And Kobe was signed to Nike.
Right.
So Kobe, Rob Pelinka, and Nico Harrison did a lot of business together.
Right.
So Pelinka and Nico Harrison was still cool to this day.
Right.
So he had a straight connection with Rob Pelinka, who's now the general manager for the LA Lakers.
Why you think he did not try to trade Luka to nobody else?
Because the Lakers are
Well,
that
really.
historical franchise that's gonna get the superstar, and they got their connection. So now the Lakers is all in cahoots because now the Lakers, they don't need LeBron.
Right.
They got a superstar player for
They
the
got-
future in Luka.
Right. They got him already. They
So
got
they don't. That's why they don't offer LeBron no contract extension.
Right.
They said we done with you. We don't need
they're
you. No
like,
more.
look, we done after this year.
We don't need you no more.
We
got
don't
our
need you
younger-
because we got our Magic Johnson or we got our Larry Bird, who
We
they
got
call.
Yeah.
We got them already. Now we need a Kareem or somebody like that to come over for
So-
a bit. Man.
So you know who didn't sign the contract extension when
Who?
they was off when they was eligible to sign one?
Who?
Jokic. So now it's starting to line up like Jokic may be a Laker because he didn't remember he was eligible to sign a contract extension
Mhm.
and he didn't sign it.
So when LeBron leaves the Lakers, Joker might go to the Lakers. You got your Kareem and you got your Magic all over again. Think about that. Think
Yeah.
about that.
Jokic did not sign that contract extension with Denver. So I don't know. They was already talking about it could be a possibility that Jokic could be a LA Laker with
Right.
with Luka. So
If that happen, the rest
So-
in trouble.
it's a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of stuff kind of like now I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it's a lot of stuff lining up
Right.
to happen if it was to happen is
Right.
lining up for it.
But I will not put it past the Lakers. This
But my
thing in
thing is, if they fired Nico Harris in Dallas, why the hell didn't they just go ahead and fire Jason Kidd?
because
Like I said, there ain't no way in the hell I'm waking up and seeing my general manager trade my franchise superstar player without my consent. That's how I know they had to okay it and sign off on it.
how do you know Jason got that much pull?
What you mean?
Okay, for an example.
No, I'm saying like if they fired Nico Harrison, the GM, and they talking about rebuilding and trading AD and trading Kyrie and rebuilding around Cooper Flag, why the hell won't they just go ahead and fire Jason Kidd? Jason Kidd ain't no rebuilding coach. Jason Kidd ain't do a damn thing in Brooklyn. He ain't do a damn thing in Milwaukee.
But maybe they will. They trying to see by the trade deadline. Maybe they just trying to see what can he do with the bunch of players.
He ain't doing nothing with them.
But
Right now the Mavericks, they 4-10.
right, if he
they-
goes somewhere else and he take that team to the finals,
They not going to the finals.
no, what I'm saying, if Jason Kidd goes somewhere else and he take that team to the finals, Dallas gonna be kicking their own ass for
But
the rest of the year.
I don't think Jason Kidd is going nowhere and taking nobody to the finals. I don't think so. And the teams that he probably would take, they're not gonna get rid of their coach. You know what I'm saying? And Dallas should be kicking their own ass because Luka ain't there. So I think they're gonna keep the only reason I think they're gonna keep Jason Kidd around is because Dirk Nowitzki is there and he's buddy with Jason Kidd and he's in the front office. Michael Finley, I think, and if I'm not mistaken, I think them two might be working together as the GM to for the rest of this season after Nico Harrison got fired. So Jason Kidd, Michael Finley, and Dirk Nowitzki, they all buddy. You know, so I don't think they're gonna get rid of Jason Kidd because they cool. You know what I'm saying? Now I think he should be gone. If you fired Nico Harrison, you should fire Jason Kidd.
To be honest, you should fire everybody in the front office. To be honest, Rich.
Yeah, man. Everybody know Nico Harrison is just a scapegoat.
Right.
For that fucking up.
Why keep the people in the front office that know this shit was going on? No, they keep it solid. They knew this shit was finna pop off. So why you gonna keep everybody in the front office? For what? I mean, am I missing something?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot going on out there in Dallas because
it's a lot. But why you gonna keep the same?
He was already the face. You know what I'm saying?
But Luka, who else the face in there?
Yeah, he was already. To my Luka.
No, I'm talking about in the front office of Dallas.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know nobody in the front office, but Nico, and I'm not sure exactly what Dirk Nowitzki's role is, but I think him and Michael Finley, like I said, they working together now as the interim GMs until they, for the rest of the season.
But that's what I'm saying. I would fire everybody in the front office. So if it was up to me.
So now you got Cooper Flagg playing out of position at point guard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why the hell that's going on, but because he ain't no point guard.
He's never been one.
So you kind of taking away from other things that he's good at by trying to make him a playmaker, by dribbling the ball and being a playmaker and all this other. I'm not saying that he can't, turn into like a point forward, but I'm not doing that out the gate. That's something we're gonna have to work on in the offseason.
Right.
If that's you want to add to your game and implementing your game for next season. I'm not starting you off at the point guard. So it's the experiment and shit Jason Kidd got going. And they brought D'Lo in. So why the hell is D'Lo not playing point? He's a point more than.
But once again, Jason Kidd, how much power do he have? That go back to my point. If you don't got that much power, you cannot say, "Yeah, I will do this. I will do that." You gotta just say, "Okay, I will do it."
I mean, he got to have some kind of pull to still have a job, to have a job, and Nico Harrison gone.
Not all head coaches got pulled like that.
I think he might have a little bit because, like I said, his connection with Dirk Nowitzki. They want to chip together. He was on that team
right
in Dallas when they beat Miami and LeBron their first year.
But once again, we seen for example, we seen the Giants head coach that just got fired.
Brian
He did not have pull like that.
No, he didn't.
He
didn't.
See what I mean? And they would talk about keeping Saquon or whatever. They did not go to him and be like, "Hey, you want to keep this man?" They were like, "We don't care about you." That's what I'm saying. A lot of head coaches that we think got power, they don't really got that much power. They're to get a paycheck in some people's eyes.
So AD, in my opinion, is gonna be traded. I think that's another team that just need to go ahead and go ahead and rebuild, blow it up, because Klay Thompson ain't playing well for shit. He ain't did a damn thing. He ain't did a damn thing since he got with Megan Thee Stallion. Be honest with you. See? He all of a sudden, Ron, he can't shoot well for shit. He's shooting over the goal, over the other side of the rim.
He said defensive grits get him.
Yeah, man. And when he shoot, it look like a glitch. And all of a sudden, he can one of the greatest shooters in NBA history, and all of a sudden, he can't shoot. So now you got that going on. AD, he's still out. He probably gonna be out another week or two. So they just need to go ahead, and Kyrie ain't back. Go ahead and find somewhere to send Kyrie to a contender and send AD to another team. Hell, send AD back to his hometown. Send him back to his city in Chicago.
He will not last a minute there.
I mean, he from Chicago, so
he from Chicago, but mentally,
and then remember that the Bulls is one of them teams that I predicted to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but mentally, you got to be tough in Chicago. Mentally,
I think he will. He from Chicago, so he know all about
I don't
But-
think he mentally tough.
Yeah,
That
now, health wise, I don't know, but
Right.
but then again, once I trade him, it ain't my damn problem no more.
right. You
Found
got
me a
to find and go back.
Find your
You got-
sucker.
Right. They'll be like, oh, we just want to sell tickets. Go get AD. We know the man weigh a buck. No, we know he weigh 290 or 300 now.
Now he got to lose some weight.
Right.
So
So they said the man been eating ribs all off season.
AD been eating real.
They said this man been eating nothing but barbecue all off season in Dallas. This what the media said. They said he came in almost 300 pounds. He looked like Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince now. So I don't know, but
That's crazy.
you want to talk about college football?
Yeah, let's go. Let's roll into that, man. We had an upset. You know, Oklahoma upset Bama. Then we had a choke job. South Carolina went down to Texas A&M and had a choke. And all kind of shit was going on with that game.
Right, I'm gonna talk about that.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into it.
Now talk about the police officer.
I was about to bring that up. The hell was he doing? This trooper.
Me mugging, mad because they were losing at that time. And so he was like, oh, I got something for you, buddy. I got something. Now, if you trying to go through the tunnel, why don't you just wait till the players come out?
Or go around them. He
Right,
tried to
or go around them. And he elbowed both of them. He was like,
He went out the way to elbow the other dude.
Right.
Like
So,
he intentionally went towards him and elbowed him.
Right. So, and the dude was like, hey, the wide receiver was like, hey, what your problem? And the police were like, hey, dog, you need to get suspended and no pay whatsoever.
Yeah, they say they relieved him. I'm not sure if they relieved him altogether just for the remainder of that game or for the remainder of the home games this season, but
I mean,
they said they relieved him. But I think Shane Beamer, he's gonna be the next coach fired in college football, because ain't no way in the hell you have a 30-3 lead at halftime and then you lose the game 31-3. Like, you didn't score a damn point in after halftime the next two quarters. You scored 30 in the first half and couldn't even get a field goal in the second half, but gave up 28 unanswered points to lose 31-30. What in the hell? He's gonna be the next coach. That pretty much sealed his that pretty much gave him his slip there. He's fired at the end of the season.
I could see him going. To me, he a good coach. I like his energy he brings. But that was bullshit how he just gave up the penalty draws in the second half. You cannot stop nobody. You cannot score no points. Your top wide receiver pulled his hamstring. That's what they said. That's the rumor right now.
Yeah.
And so you don't got nobody else on the wide receiver to step up?
I don't know, bro.
On your wide receiver court, you don't got nobody else.
You played damn near perfect football in the first half.
First half, it just
on the road, 30-3. You had Texas A&M pretty much all but knocked out.
Right.
And you can't come out. Bro, think about it. If they had just kicked a field goal, they would have won the game.
Right. But once again, that what happened when you cocky. That what happened when you think you the shit.
Now that would have shaken up the SEC some more, because
big time. If they would have pulled that off. Then
you got Bama lost to Oklahoma, so that would have. And to be honest with you, Texas A&M ain't really the only team they really played, and that's a credible win. You know, people keep putting them up there. Like, I understand they undefeated, but they beat Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying?
Who is Notre Dame?
I don't know. That's why people keep saying who was Texas A&M, because they beat a team in Notre Dame, and people saying the same thing about Notre Dame.
Right. So you got a team. How long you been watching college football?
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow.
So you know the team that will put up a fight, and you know a team that will not do shit. Yes or no? In college.
Right.
Texas A&M, they will not do shit. They're not built like that.
They've been a good team, but they ain't been good enough to be a contending team.
Right. Thank you. Now, you know your Bama, your Georgia, you know South Carolina, you know
Ohio State.
Yeah, all these teams, they want the smoke. All those teams. Texas A&M not about that smoke. They're not. They've never been like that.
Yeah.
They get good, every 2 years?
Yeah, because this is what a second year. No, this is Texas and Oklahoma's second year in the SEC.
So it like, what team will show up every year for Texas A&M?
If a better team played them Saturday than South Carolina, they lose their game.
Right. And to me, South Carolina, they get good pieces every year.
They have good players. They just can't win with them when they
all
together.
You can't, because it's so hard to win in the SEC. You got the ground and pound in the SEC. What I mean by that, you got to run the rock. You got to run the ball. If you cannot run the ball, you will not win in the SEC. That point blank. Shout out to Sean, my homeboy. He told me that. He a Gator fan. He was like, run in the SEC, you got to run the ball. If you cannot run the ball in the SEC, you're not going to win the game.
Hey, you know what I think about when I hear SEC?
What?
That's all that matter, baby.
Speaking of, Georgia 3-0 against Texas. Since Texas came into the SEC, we beat them twice last year, then we just beat them again Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
This is my prediction. I think Sarkisian, the Texas Longhorn head coach, he's going to take one of those NFL jobs because they paying out a lot of money over there at Texas. And I don't know if you've seen what the press conference Kirby had, but he basically, in my opinion, was taking a shot at Texas because Texas is known to pay for all the players, you know, since the NIL they put. And Kirby basically said that in so many words that we not just giving out checks at Georgia.
Right.
If you getting a check from Georgia, you're gonna be physical.
Right.
Otherwise, we don't want you. Like, you don't earn your check here. We ain't just giving you a check. And I think that was a shot at Texas because Texas pretty much, they had the video surface when they, you know, Sarkisian said that they don't even talk NIL money with these kids when they come on the recruit. But then the video come out and they showing Lamborghinis and all these foreign cars as part of the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that was a shot at Sarkisian in Texas because Georgia done beat them 3 in a row. You know, Saturday it was just a damn demolition Saturday. The score should have been worse than 35-10. Should have been worse than that.
This the problem. When the media, college media, hype up Archie Manning, their off season, they hyped this man up. They said he was the golden child.
He was a Heisman Trophy candidate.
Right. Forget about what the Buckeyes done last year. Forget about what Georgia done last year, and all the other great schools. You came out and you said the Texas Longhorns were number one. This is what they said in the whole offseason. They said they were the number one team to beat.
So now they not even going to make
too.
Right.
They
So
not even
now,
gonna playoffs.
right. So now when SEC play them, we finna fuck them up. You forgot about Georgia. You forgot about Penn State. All the other schools. But you made Texas number one though.
Yeah.
So now we finna put boot to asses every time we play Texas Longhorns to get our respect.
Yeah, that was the game. It should have been. We should have scored more than 35. To be honest,
Right, you should have scored 60 points on that ass.
But I think this is what's going to happen. Sarkisian is going to leave Texas and take one of those NFL jobs because he can't.
Maybe he's going to come to the Bucks.
You
after
think
this
he's coming to
season.
Tampa?
I think
You
he's
saw what
going
happened
to
yesterday,
Tennessee.
man.
He's going to be. He's like the James Franklin of the SEC. He can't win the big games. He can't win them.
I think he's going to Tennessee.
Yeah, I would say the Titans. They ain't coming to Tampa. As long as Todd Bowles gets another playoff berth and another playoff game, man, he ain't going nowhere. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
To me, he needed.
Speaking of, it's kind of tight in the it's tight in the NFC South now. I mean,
no, it's just y'all two.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's
half a game behind. Listen, half a game behind.
It's crazy. But the only team that the Falcons beat the Bills. We didn't beat them. Tampa didn't beat them. The Saints didn't beat them. But somehow the damn Falcons beat them.
Hell, it's our division week. Like, I'm just trying to figure this out because, obviously Tampa has been winning the division for the past, 4 years now. And for a long time, everybody's saying, well, the NFC South is weak. And I would always defend it. Like, no, it's not. It's tough to win division games. But honestly, I'm starting to believe in that because after what I saw yesterday, man, it's just, I mean, it could be worse. We could be the Falcons. No point intended.
Dang.
I think the division is looked at as being weak because we can't beat
Ryan. I know you ain't taking that, Ryan.
See,
you know what I'm saying? We can't beat the AFC opponents.
It could be Mike Evans sitting on the couch.
Low blow, Ryan. Low blow.
I wouldn't say that. He got a broken collarbone.
Mike Evans broke his toe. Too soon?
No, man. I mean, I would be upset too because
who's your other wide receiver
for a long time.
Cannot stay on the field?
Chris Godwin.
Oh my God, he just.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? You know what they got that the Falcons don't got? They got a ring.
Yeah, but you know what did we got?
Hey, you know what else?
You know what did we got?
Yeah. A bum quarterback named Michael Penix, and y'all paying $60 million for Kirk Cousins.
But you know what Ron do have?
Hey, Ron, the way he said that he ain't got nobody to rely on the sideline is crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what we do have? Our head coach
draft picks
popped up. Todd Bowles looked like he been somebody in the front office.
But let me ask you,
Raheem Morris. What happened to Raheem Morris, bro? Like,
I ain't never liked the motherfucker.
Ralph, hold on. I've been hearing for 3 years now. 3 years that the Falcons were the team to beat in the South.
Did you hear from me?
3 years.
Did you hear from me?
Bijan Robinson.
No. Answer that question. Did you hear from me?
No. I mean, I haven't heard anything from
okay,
you.
So I'm one of the realest MF around. I would say.
So you for the past 3 years, you didn't think the Falcons were ever going to win this division?
No.
Well, kudos to you, man. Shout out to
you.
you.
Because I'm a real football
But what made you think that?
One, Raheem don't know shit. I knew that from the jump.
Hey,
You
Ron,
wanted
your quarterback
Belichick?
needs somebody to rely on, though. I know
One,
that.
our OC ain't shit. I
So
knew
did you
that.
want Belichick when you got it when you found out that Belichick was coming to
Most
Atlanta?
definitely.
Oh, that would have been a catastrophe of epic
No,
proportions.
because why
He
he
would've
know how to
He would
win.
have traded Drake London this week 3. I'm telling you,
Well, what
that
I'm
would have been a
saying,
catastrophe.
he know how to win. Raheem
No, he
had
don't.
never won nothing. What
Bill
he
Belichick
won?
don't know how to win. Bill
I
What?
think
Belichick don't know how to win.
if Belichick had came to the Falcons, it would have been almost similar to what he is at UNC now.
Yeah, he can't
That's
win.
cold.
He can't
But-
win with the Falcons.
But I let y'all got it, players.
No,
Y'all
but what
got
I'm
it.
saying is, when you look at the Falcons team, y'all got all these high draft picks in key play positions and can't do nothing
Yep.
with it. So Bijan Robinson was a top 10 pick. Michael Penix top 10. Kyle Pitts top 10. Drake London top 10. You took 2 edge rushers in this past draft. Then you took AJ Terrell in the top 10. You got a top 5 safety.
Let me say this.
Hey,
Let me say this. Once again, I mean, you got a head coach is a car salesman, and you got an OC that never been an OC.
We've had the same problem for 3 years.
No bullshit.
What do you mean? Dave
Todd
Canales
Bowles.
was-
Todd,
Dave Canales,
wait a minute.
Dave Canales
wait a
was
minute.
never
Todd Bowles
OC.
was with the Jets. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, Todd Bowles, buddy
What did he do
with
with the Jets?
who in y'all front office?
Bruce Arians.
Okay, so they boys, right?
Yeah. Do you think Todd Bowles would have got that job if Arians said if he
Hell
was
no.
Okay.
Because they
And I
boys.
love Todd Bowles. I do. I like Todd Bowles. I don't want anyone to think that, oh, he's giving up on Bowles. No, I'm going to ride this out
No.
this year.
The
But-
only reason he in where he at because who in the front office. I don't think Todd Bowles to put a whole team together and succeed in the NFL. I don't think he built like that.
He's going to Atlanta next year.
A bullshit.
He's going to be all defensive coordinator next year.
Who do y'all want? Because I was on the fence of saying that Raheem Morris is going to be the next coach fired, in my opinion. His seat is hell hot. That's how hot his seat is. It's hell hot, Ron.
You know
So
who's
who do you
seat
think
cooled
y'all gonna be
down?
our coach next?
The rumor
who-
is right now,
Matt
and
LaFleur.
before we started the show tonight, me and Josh were talking about it.
Matt LaFleur.
Yep.
What about Mike McDaniels with the Dolphins? I think that would be the best suited guy.
He be
for
our
your team.
OC.
No, I think he'd be a good head coach for you guys.
How
Because
you
I think
gonna
he
be a
knows,
good head coach
because-
then?
because the thing is with Miami is a shit show. That unfortunately, when you have players like Tyreek Hill, and when one player thinks he's above the team, and
Right.
look what they're doing now. They're on their way. They could I heard something from Coach Gruden earlier today. They're on a 2-game winning streak right now, and they have one of the easiest schedules coming up. They may end the season with a 5 to 6-game winning streak.
But
I'm telling you right now.
Do
So-
you
I think if I'm Atlanta and he gets fired, let's just say Miami decides to move on from him. If I'm Atlanta, you gotta kind of. I mean, who else do you want? I mean, he's got Bijan Robinson. He's got a running game. So let's compare the two rosters real quickly. Atlanta's roster as is right now versus Miami's roster as is right now.
what?
Who do you think he would succeed with more?
Oh, he would
Atlanta.
succeed with Atlanta because
Okay.
of the player we have. But I
Exactly.
don't want him to just succeed like that. I want
I
you
think
to
he
know
would.
your shit. You
I
know
think
what I
he
mean?
would. I'm telling you, I think he would. And I think the only thing that if Atlanta was to why am I promoting this stuff with the Falcons right now?
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, if Atlanta, let's put our GM caps on. If I'm the Falcons, if I'm the GM there, I would go after a guy like Mike McDaniel. I would say, hey, I'd make him go get a tested for alcohol, making sure he's not drunk right there on the spot. I mean, I'm just kidding. I don't know what his situation is.
But you know what else? You know what else too? If Atlanta, if Mike McDaniels end up in Atlanta, the Falcons gonna look like it. The Falcons will look like they did when they had Kyle Shanahan, because
Yeah.
Mike McDaniels came from Kyle Shanahan coaching tree.
But
Yeah.
the problem is, how much will you put on him than you put on the team? Like, succeed wise. Will you say, oh, they only winning because they got him? Or will you say they just winning because they got him? You see what I'm saying?
Y'all got the pieces. Y'all
Yeah,
just need a coach.
yeah, like I'm telling you, if you guys have to go get Mike McDaniel, your biggest concern now is a defensive coordinator. That's it. It's gonna be Todd Bowles. You watch.
Don't
I'm
do
just
that
kidding.
to me.
I'm
Don't
just
do
kidding.
that to me.
Nah, hey, look. If Mike McDaniel can't find the job, because I already know what's going to happen. I hate to say this, but if the Buccaneers don't beat the Rams this week, they're going to be one and done in the playoffs. That's if they make the playoffs. The Carolina Panthers, all due respect, they're knocking on the door. They're a half a game behind us, and we're going to play. What did I say early on in the season, Ralph? What was the one team that I was most scared of? It was the Carolina Panthers, because of the back end of the season and how well the Panthers play us.
Yeah, you said it.
The last 3 weeks, we got Carolina, and that made me a little nervous, because that last game in January is going to have playoff implications. And I'm going to say something right now. If the Carolina Panthers beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that game, Todd Bowles is on his way out of Tampa Bay. I'm just saying.
You really think
I can't
so?
do this. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I love Coach Bowles. I do. I just can't do this anymore. Killer instinct. There's no killer instinct with this team. They should have beat the Buffalo Bills. They should have beat the New England Patriots. I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to hear about injuries anymore. Like Buck fans, I hear Buck fans kind of making excuses sometimes. I get it. You have no Mike. You have no Chris. You have no Jalen McMillan. But I wasn't hearing none of that at the beginning of the season when the offensive line was depleted, And I was the first one. Ralph can back me up on this. Ralph, did I not say pump the brakes on this MVP talk with Baker Mayfield? You got a lot of season to play. He was playing like an MVP, but
I don't think Todd Bowles going anywhere because who in the front office?
Yeah, I mean, but at some point, you know what's going to happen? People are eventually going to get fed up. And fans are going to not put up with it. I'm telling you right now, there's already, from what I'm hearing, bro, fans are not happy.
I mean, I'm just saying, they buddy in your front office.
I get it, but I mean, business is business. Money talks, bullshit walks.
You think they just separate both?
They're going to have to, because it's either you're going to go into another. Let me ask both of you guys this real quick. Do you honestly think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a chance of winning the Super Bowl with Todd Bowles?
No.
Super Bowl?
Yeah. Can we make it past the divisional round with Todd Bowles?
I think y'all to make it to the NFC Championship game.
I think my expectations is an NFC Championship game, and I predicted the Buccaneers to represent the NFC in the playoffs. I didn't know all these injuries were going to happen, and I get it. You can say injuries a little bit, but eventually guys have to step up. This is what you get people to do, and you have to. It comes down to coaching and scheming up and playing to your strengths. There's no killer instinct with this team. You scored a touchdown in that game against the Bills, right? The Bills came back. If you're up in that game, keep throwing the ball. Air it out, man. Put your you-know-what on the table. I heard it earlier. It was the perfect reference. Put it on the table, dude.
But the problem with y'all is
no killer instinct.
No killer instinct. Your safety that I like.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yeah, I like that. I like that cat. He don't got no killer instinct. He don't get up.
He has off games. He has some off games.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I agree with that. He
don't get up for. He just get up for big games. He get up to play Atlanta. When we played y'all twice last year, he got up. He knocked my quarterback head loose last year. In both games.
He's been a problem for you guys.
He's been a problem. Other teams, I don't see that energy from him.
It just comes down for me. It just kind of comes down to coaching. and scheming stuff up because, like I said, there's no reason why. I don't know. Is it just me? But I seen a big difference in Baker Mayfield the past 3-4 weeks. A big difference. Like either there's a nagging injury or something is hindering him. And if they don't fire Bowles, you got to bring in a better offensive coordinator. And that's when a guy like Mike McDaniels comes in. If nobody gives him a head coaching opportunity, I would love to have him as an offensive coordinator.
But
because he's
the
he's
problem
got a good mind.
is, will they listen to him?
Mike McDaniels?
Yeah.
As an offensive coordinator? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Either one.
No, they won't hire him as a head coach. I think.
No, I just said you gotta look
I think
at
the team
it.
would respond to him. I think the team would respond to him. I think him and Baker would jive.
Right. You know what I mean? Some OCs your team don't listen to.
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
You know-
that was the
Right.
case for Josh McDaniels.
Right.
Sometimes they didn't listen to him. Like Brady
Right.
kind of did his own thing.
Right. I'm not
Vegas,
just
yeah.
saying your team or
Oh yeah,
Carolina.
there's guys out there.
Right. You see what
I
I'm
think it was
saying?
like that with Bryce for a little bit. Bryce and Dave
So-
Canales. Yeah, it was
Right.
like that for a little
So
bit.
with Tampa Bay team listen to Mike McDaniel, your wide receiver core, your offensive line. I mean,
I
they
think so. I think they would. I mean, I just from seeing the type of personalities they had come through there, Liam Cohen, Dave Canales, two completely opposite people.
right.
I think the offense would respond. I think it comes down to building a foundation and just
Right.
having respect and being. It's kind of like going into work, right? When you know more than the other dude, and you know this dude is messing up, that respect is just kind of like, all right, I have to tolerate you,
Right.
but I'm gonna undermine you, if you
Right.
will. If that makes sense.
Right.
Not undermine. That's the poor choice of word, but it creates friction and tension.
Right. Carolina is a problem. The way they've been running the ball the last
They get me nervous. I'm not gonna lie because they've been inconsistent.
Right.
You don't know what you're gonna get, but the one thing that they're doing is they're playing better defense,
right.
and they can run
Bryce,
the football.
your quarterback put up 400 yards on us,
52
and we
million,
got 5
baby.
sacks on him yesterday.
Yeah. 52 million, Ralph?
Nah.
What's the number looking like?
Oh,
55?
it's 65 million, right?
No,
65, bro.
I'm still not sold because
Wow. What?
Bryce, I'm about to tell you, Bryce, last season, he played well down the stretch. So we thought that was going to carry over to the beginning of this season, and it didn't. So now he's starting to play now like he did down the stretch last season. I can't have a quarterback play good for the last 7 games of the season, and then come in the next season and look like a high schooler.
Tim
And-
Tebow.
So,
I mean,
Yeah, Tim Tebow.
wait a minute.
I can't pay $60 million for that.
So
Yeah, like-
hold on, Ralph. Hold on. So Ralph, if y'all make the playoffs, but this is his contract year right now.
No, this is third
No.
year. Next year he'll be eligible.
So if y'all
Right.
make the playoffs this year, you think y'all gonna pay him?
No,
Or y'all gonna wait it out?
we gonna exercise
Yeah,
all
yeah.
5 of them years.
Oh, yeah, they're going to execute the 50-year option. That's a smart
I'm
thing
going
to
to say
do.
this. It go back to what we've been telling you for the last 2 weeks. If y'all don't pay him,
Oh,
who
somebody
else
else
will
will.
y'all get?
Somebody else will pay Bryce.
Right.
But I still
Somebody else,
say
they licking their chops. They're like, oh, Carolina the one paying me. Then y'all get them man
Willis, yes,
45
man.
million.
I could trade us Malik Willis.
No, because see, the thing is, but prior to yesterday's
how about them
game,
Packers?
Bryce hadn't threw for over
You feel
200
me?
yards since week 2.
But once again, who will you get? Don't let the man leave and go somewhere else.
It's a weak
Look-
quarterback market, and I think the only option is for me. Like if I'm the Panthers, I think I keep saying it. Justin Fields is probably the better option if you guys don't re-sign Bryce. I mean, who else?
Right.
You
You don't
He
want
just got benched.
Carson Beck in college. You don't want Carson
Yeah.
Beck.
But for what Bryce is giving you, he's giving you pretty much what a rookie is gonna come out and almost give
Yeah.
you anyway.
Yeah, you might as well just write it out. next year
Yeah,
too.
That's Shador. Get Shador.
Shador is going to do something in Cleveland. I'm telling you right now. They're going to clean house over there. I'm
I
telling you
I
right now.
don't think he would be there in
Well,
Cleveland.
Well, he's under contract, but
You could
what do you
be
guys-
under.
You think they're gonna trade Shador?
no way.
I don't
In
think
my
so.
opinion, I think.
That's gonna bring money to him.
To me, in my opinion, I think he want to be traded because of how you treat him.
He's probably got the highest selling jersey right now,
Right.
and he's
But
That's their money cat right there.
but you gotta look at it how they treated this man.
They
Yeah,
drafted
that's
him.
coaching.
Though.
They
Yeah,
drafted him, but
that-
he just now start
No,
playing.
that's coaching. That's coaching. That comes back to coaching.
That's my point right there. Your coaching and your office don't know what the fuck they have. Still, my friend.
Well, it's been Cleveland. Cleveland's been a dumpster fire for
Right.
the past 30 years.
75
Right.
years. Cleveland been a
Right.
dumpster
That's my
fire.
point. That's my point.
Ah,
So
75. Wow.
they don't know he a golden goose. They looking at he Deion Sanders' son.
that's what
You
everybody
know,
look at him at now as Deion
Right.
Sanders' son until you make a name for yourself.
Right now,
Everybody
if I'm
knows good.
him, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but I mean, how legendary would it be if he was to get past Baker Mayfield and win them 2 playoff games? You know, like I didn't get a chance to watch when he got into the game. I saw some bits and pieces like towards the back end of the
Yeah,
game.
he was trash, dog.
I mean, you gotta look at it, who he was going against. They're Baltimore.
Yeah,
Baltimore
Baltimore's not
defense is
losing
doo-doo.
anymore. No,
Huh?
Baltimore ain't losing no more.
Right,
telling
they
you
not
right now,
losing no
they're not
more.
losing no
Losing
more.
when he came in.
But what I'm saying, they not losing no more. They got their mindset back. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we finna kick ass. and
Shador
take
came
that.
in with the lead and didn't do nothing with it.
But
But I mean, it's his first, you know what I'm saying? First
Right.
time coming in. I
What
don't
he
hold
coming
it
in
against him, but he was trash though.
He came in
4
what, the
16?
fourth quarter?
Yeah, like I mean, anybody that put up number like that played trash. He just wasn't
right,
It was bad.
you it's Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, you're just cursed.
They
There's-
cursed. They've been cursed for what?
They've
You gotta
been
get
cursed.
rid-
And they've been cursed at least ever since they traded y'all that pick that turned into Julio Jones. They ain't the damn thing
Yeah.
since then. That
Hey.
pick they traded y'all turned into Julio
Hey.
Jones. That's how y'all got Julio
Hey.
Jones.
What did I say? Just a minute ago before
You
he
had
came
to
in.
find a sucker. I found
Who's
a
the
sucker.
biggest?
It's a sucker born every day, man.
Pretty much.
Who's the biggest fraud right now in the AFC that's in playoff contention that you guys think?
Biggest fraud would be the Chiefs. They
I don't
still
even
in
think they're in
playoff
playoff.
contention.
No.
They not. I know they lost to
It
The
ain't, I don't
Denver
think it's
yesterday.
Denver. Denver to me legit.
Yeah, Denver. See, Denver has been legit since they punched the Buccaneers in the mouth last year. Because what I saw on defense, I would give up 2 first-round picks right now for Patrick Surtain Jr. I'm telling you right now.
Exactly.
That
They
is a
doing this
lockdown
without
team.
Surtain.
Cleveland now. Not Cleveland, but ain't Kansas City 500?
Yeah, they 5-5.
I would throw out a team right now. Yeah. I don't believe in the Chargers.
Yeah, that's tough, man. The Chargers, you don't know what you're getting with the Chargers.
We don't know what
Pittsburgh
we
too.
going.
I don't trust Pittsburgh, but Chargers.
I
yeah,
think
you-
Baltimore is going to take that division. I'm telling you right now.
I-
And this is
if
going to be
Baltimore-
Mike
Tomlin got to
Tomlin's
go.
last
If
year.
that happens, Tomlin got to go.
If Baltimore win a division, Mike Tomlin's got to be fired.
Got to go.
Okay. But this the question. If you fire him, who
You
will you
rebuild.
have to come in to take that?
I mean, there's
job?
other people like
Rebuild.
when your boy left the Eagles and went to Kansas City. They was like, you know what I'm saying, he was a good coach then. Like you find people and
But-
the Eagles
Yeah,
have
you
won
just-
Super Bowls without Andy
You have
Reid.
to
so-
rebuild. You fire. You fire. him,
Who
you gotta
will you
rebuild.
have to come in?
You find somebody.
Yeah, you don't. Once you fire Mike Tomlin, you start to rebuild because if memory serves me correct, they got one of the highest paid defenses in the NFL, and it ain't good.
They do.
Correct.
TJ Watt ain't did nothing since he got paid. Everybody
Oh,
want to get on my boy Mike,
Once you
but
get,
TJ
once
did
you
nothing.
get rid of Mike Tomlin, you're gonna have to start to slowly rebuild. You're not
Yep.
gonna rebuild by getting rid of DK Metcalf because you just paid him and gave up a
Right.
second-round pick to get him. You got Aaron Rodgers, who old as hell, need to be gone.
front office.
The defense is old. So if you get rid of Mike Tomlin, you're gonna have to bring in somebody.
And you got Jalen Ramsey on contract too.
Yeah.
Him.
So
don't think I Slay over there.
But hold on.
Darius Slay, yep.
But for me, I understand why Pittsburgh did what they did, and I commend them for what they're doing. I commend them for what they did. They went all in on trying to win this year, and that's all you could want out of your franchise. At least they made an effort. But
if they let Baltimore come back, it should be over for that dude, man.
It should be.
It should.
I would say this: if they let Baltimore win that division, everybody in that, all the head coaches in that division should get fired.
Cincinnati, you know they was dumpster.
Well, he the main one. Need to get the fuck on.
Yeah,
well,
he does need to get fired.
They're not going to fire him just because they're gonna look at it like, oh well, Joe Burrow was hurt and blah blah blah.
I don't believe in that. He's out here spitting on people. He need to go.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that was disrespectful, man. That's where I come from. You spit on somebody, you're fighting.
That's assault. That's assault.
It's
on site.
The coaches, the coach, after they lose, they franchise players.
So for me, the biggest fraud right now in the AFC, I don't know. The Jaguars are kind of like up and down, but I still feel like the Jaguars might be able to make some noise. But I think I'm gonna have to say, I don't know. It's between Indy. They got the MVP, the league MVP. Taylor, man.
I'm with you.
It's between Jaguars and Chargers, and honestly, you have the Chiefs and the Ravens both on the outside looking in. I think, I think that should be. Yeah, it's not going to happen though. I mean, the Chiefs and the Ravens, they still have a shot to make the postseason. They would just need the Chargers to lose out. Yeah, but they're not going to because let's see. Oh yeah, well they're going to be in second place in the division because the Broncos are 9-2. This is crazy, man. I feel like I'm looking at a chart from 2004, 2005.
Right?
If Pittsburgh don't beat Chicago, it's a wrap for them.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is hurt too, though, right?
I think Denver they gotta score more points.
Yeah, that's so. But they play good defense, man.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
They got hurt for the rest of the year, so it's gonna be kind of tough.
All you need is one bad defensive game because the NFL is not a playoff series. You win, you move on. You lose, you go home. So they got to find a way to score some more points because they only scored 10 points against the Raiders.
Oh, that was probably the worst game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they need Surtain to come back.
Even though it was a division game, but
losing Dobbins is gonna hurt them.
What about
I like Denver.
What about out of the NFC?
Well, Nick's my favorite quarterback.
I got to go with two teams in the NFC. Green Bay and Philly.
Ooh, really?
As frauds?
No, as to really do something this year.
I don't think the Eagles are gonna really do
this.
Eagles is one defensive game too.
This Philly, they MO. This how they get people. We're not gonna show you too much, but we're not gonna show you.
AJ Brown is gonna pull an Antonio Brown and walk off the field soon.
I won't be surprised, man.
I think it's gonna be between Philly and Green Bay going to the NFC Championship game.
I'm gonna again, man. I ain't gonna lie, but Rams and Seattle been doing some nice stuff.
I don't trust Seattle because Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I think I told y'all last week or I told somebody I don't trust Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold been looking
Seattle, man.
a little
I like Seattle. I just don't trust Sam Darnold.
I like
Darnold when you need him the most. Like you saw him last year, you know what I'm saying? Like until he proved me wrong, I don't trust him.
Yeah, I don't trust.
What do you think's the most dangerous team in the NFC right now?
The Rams.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to see the Rams, man.
The Rams. Woo.
Yeah.
The Rams.
You should hear Chicago. You should hear Chicago fans right now. They going crazy. They texted me yesterday. I do a show with the Chicago Bears fans. Man, they going crazy right now. I got
a cousin living in ATL right now. He
phone blowing up.
He loves Chicago Bears. Every time they win, he like, look, motherfucker, we just won another one. I don't give a shit.
So yeah, I think the
It's-
Rams is a deep.
Who y'all think the
Yeah.
most disappointing team in the NFC?
I know
we
who that
already
is.
talked- We know.
Who? Oh,
The Buccaneers.
Falcons?
We know who that is.
Out of all the playoff teams, it's the Buccaneers, hands down. What type of team has that kind of momentum early on in the season, right? Even with all the injuries. Think about this. This is why I'm a little hot about this today. With all the injuries that they've had, that they've overcome, and they get gritty in the fourth quarter and those fourth quarter comebacks and rah, Baker Mayfield MVP, which he was playing like one, all of a sudden they just fall off. Like, what happened? That's the most disappointing team in my opinion. And that's why I always tell people, as a Buccaneers fan, I speak as a football realist. And I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And the
Tell me
Buccaneers
this.
right now, they're one and done in the playoffs if they don't get their shit together. You need to beat the Rams this week. Coming up, primetime, 8:20 on Sunday, you got to beat the Rams. You don't
Where
beat the
y'all play
Rams,
them
you're
at?
cooked. You're cooked.
Where y'all played them at?
LA. Ralph's got a
Ain't-
big smile.
not
on
like
his
they got a
face
lot of
because
fans out
they're
there
about
either.
to take over the division. They're about
It's
to
not
take
like,
over the
it's
division.
not like the Rams.
Ain't your
Rams
quarterback
won-
hurt right now?
Now we got the Monday night game. We got San Francisco. We at San Francisco.
Ain't
Oh,
Baker
see, that's
Mayfield
interesting.
hurt right now?
I don't know what's going on with Baker. I mean, I don't want to say that he's hurt because supposedly he's. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't even know if half of these injury reports are for real, man.
It might be more Tampa Bay fans in out there than Rams.
Could be.
Rams
I
don't
know
really got
that.
fans.
I know
mean-
that the Buck fans out there in LA, there are a good following. The Buckaholics out there of Sacramento, like they're all over the place. But I don't. This is a big game for the Bucks, man. I'm telling you right now, they have to win this game. I said they had to win either between the Bills or the Rams. You have to take one of these games. If you can beat the Rams, hear me out. If the Buccaneers beat the Rams with maybe Chris Godwin coming back, maybe Bucky Irvin coming back, but if you can get those guys healthy and rolling, because that's a big problem with Ibuka. He's the main guy, and you're relying on Tej Johnson, who's a 7th round pick, and Sterling Shepard, who's 34, 35. There's 3 tight ends. I don't know why they haven't really gone to Cade and Payne and Devin Culp as much. I don't understand that. But they got to win this game, man, because your season's on the line. Because I think the Panthers can beat the Niners. I mean, the Niners.
Yeah, I got the Panthers beating the Niners 8, man.
Y'all
I got the
jinxing.
Panthers beating the Niners.
No, I'm telling you. I mean, I don't really like the 49ers, man. I would have
Niners are not that good.
I can say this. The 49ers is a really good team. Everybody's sleeping on them.
They hurt.
They hurt, but they still
hurt, man.
play for their head
When they
coach.
play a good team, they gon' fold. Watch.
You know what what we need to do Monday night is what we did against Atlanta, because basically Bijan and Christian McCaffrey are the same type of running back. So just let McCaffrey do what he gonna do and kind of shut everybody else down.
But the problem
continue.
is the Kyle Shanahan. He different. He built different. He know how to use CNC more than our OC know how to use Bijan Robinson.
Ralph, as long as y'all run the ball, y'all good.
Just
That
keep them off
defense,
the field.
that defense ain't that
But
good.
we got to be effective running the ball. And
You
I'm
gotta
not
have the
saying
score.
Bryce is gonna have another 400 plus passing. You know,
Oh, you better hope y'all get him a boost to see.
he need to be close. He need to be about 275,
All right.
250,
Dang,
275.
How
All
tall?
right.
He don't need to be.
So this is the situation. This is where it works out for Carolina. But Carolina's got to win a couple of games too. So I think the NFC South is going to come down to the wire. And I don't like that, but I mean, it is what it is. So this is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers schedule coming up. You have an away game, primetime in LA. You got to win that game. It gets easier. You have Arizona at home. You have New Orleans at home. That New Orleans game, still, it's a divisional game. We're not putting nothing past nobody.
You said Arizona?
Yeah. Atlanta. We have Atlanta on my birthday, December 11th. We're going to smack them. unfortunately.
Dang, smack him.
Yeah, that's going to be belt to ass, unfortunately.
Kirk Cousins,
for you
man.
guys.
Kirk Cousins, man.
You better
No,
hope
I'm
we
telling
don't smack Mike Evans. Get
Mike
him
Evans,
out.
Mike Evans
Evans
ain't
hurt?
going to be back. He injured. He ain't playing.
Yeah, he ain't coming.
No, we got
Yeah.
5 sacks. His quarterback. What you think we gonna do to yours?
I'm telling you, it's belt to ass. I'm telling you, just like the
Okay.
Carolina Panthers.
Nah, he said it's
just like the
official. He
Carolina-
guaranteeing it, Ron.
Just like the Carolina Panthers put belt to ass on you guys. We're gonna show the
Hey,
Carolina
Ron, he
Panthers
doubling down on
how-
it. Dang, that boy
It's
doubling
gonna be-
down.
belt to ass again. You guys gonna have PTSD after this one.
Hey, we
And then
clipping
we
this,
got-
Ron. It doubled down. That boy said
Yeah.
BTA.
I hear
Telling
you
you.
talking now.
BTA and GA is crazy.
Now, if we
You
put
got-
boot the asses, don't be disappearing now.
if we lose to the Falcons, then it's season's over and you got to clean house because it's unacceptable. You can't go 2 years in a row and lose to the Falcons. No offense, but the Falcons, they're garbage this year.
Nah,
They
that's
gotta-
all the offensive. Nah, that's
Yeah.
that's offensive, Ron. Take that as offensive.
Hey,
That's
yeah, I will not say
garbage.
nothing. I'm doing
Am I
that.
wrong? Am I
He gonna,
wrong?
no, he gonna say it's
3-7.
BTA. He gonna double down on BTA. Then say it's no offense, Ron. That's crazy.
Nah, hold on. Am I wrong though? Are you guys a good team this year? You guys trash.
I'm a head coach.
Nah. He talking about the team, Ron. Is your team trash or nah?
Head coach.
So your
Yeah,
so
OC.
your
Who do y'all
Well,
play
let me
Sunday?
rephrase
so
it.
your
You guys
Ron,
is-
so your record
your
reflects
game
your coach,
plan.
not your team.
Yeah.
You're,
Y'all heard that.
yeah, I mean, but here's the
Why
thing,
he
it's still
more is
50-50.
stuck ass?
Who
I've
y'all
been
got
saying
Sunday?
that for the last 2 years.
Who y'all got Sunday?
Who do we have, son?
Because I know Drake London ain't gonna play. He already ruled out.
If I was Drake London, I'd sit out for the rest of the season, pretend I'm hurt.
Of course, just like Mike Evans.
I'm just kidding.
They pretty much
No,
the same
Mike-
boat.
No, Mike
Michael
Evans broke
Penix,
his
you might as well
collarbone.
just sit him the rest of the season.
Yeah. Honestly, with the Falcons, there's nothing wrong with the personnel that they have on that team, but it is a problem when players don't want to continue to play hard.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Falcons play New Orleans.
Ooh,
At New Orleans.
that's going to be secretly a terrible game, but interesting game to watch.
Yep, at New Orleans.
Who that?
I'm an OC
At
and
New
head
Orleans
coach.
and at the Jets.
I'm an OC and head coach. Both of them trash.
So y'all
Yeah,
heard
but
Ron.
play-
He said the record reflects the coach, not this team.
But the thing is, players still have to want to play, and I don't.
They
really
don't
see
want
that
to
right
play
now.
for him.
You still got to put something out there on tape because what's going to happen is, like, say if I'm a coach and I come in and I seen, all right, the first thing I'm doing, and we can look at what the Jets are doing right now with Aaron Glenn. He basically got rid of people who don't want to play.
But
And there's
Aaron
your final
Glenn,
result.
he a rookie head coach. Why he ain't been around forever?
But I know,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is for the next coach, in all reality,
Right.
do you think Raheem Morris is going to be the coach of the Falcons next year?
Hell no.
I'll bet 3 paychecks that he ain't going to be the head coach next year.
Yeah.
But what
I
I'm saying
think-
is, if I'm a head coach that's going to coach the Falcons and I
Right.
get that job, first thing I'm doing is I'm going back on tape and I'm going to look at who was playing and who wasn't playing.
Right.
Because that's a big thing. Because if they're willing to give up on a coach now, listen, when you step on that football field, you make a commitment to 51 other players.
Right. I'm
You know what I'm
with you
saying?
on that.
You can't
I'm
just
with
give
you.
up, even when the season is pretty much over. And it's the NFC South. Nothing's
Right.
over.
It's over for
but
us.
still, Show,
Yeah, over.
I'm just trying to be positive, but show
Fuck
something.
that positive shit.
You got to put something on tape, man. But I mean,
Yeah.
I just think that it's 50% of the players, and I think it's 50% of coaching staff when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons.
I think it's 75% of coaching and
Oh, damn.
yeah. Raheem Morris terrible.
I
He
get it. I mean,
terrible.
I can't argue with that.
Our
I mean,
OC is terrible.
Yeah, I can't argue. with that.
Raheem suck ass.
Raheem the Dream. That's what he sold y'all. A
He
dream.
need to go back to wherever the fuck he came from.
He was with
LA.
the Rams. He was a good
Yeah,
defensive
I
coordinator.
got the move. Look, I got the moving truck outside, gassed up.
I know you do.
already.
Yeah, I know you do. Better rip.
Gassed up already.
Hey, you got a
Ready to
gas
go.
card for it?
Hell yeah, already.
You got the windshield wiper fluid all filled up, topped off. Check
all
the oil.
that. All that.
All right.
I think
Well,
Raheem
Raheem,
needs to stay longer, man. I like the way Raheem coach. I think he needs to stay
Me
longer.
too.
Of course
I think
you
he's doing
do.
a fantastic job, man.
Yeah, he's doing an outstanding job. I don't
he's
think
doing
nobody else can
fantastic.
come in there and do what Raheem Moore is doing.
I
Me neither.
really.
No, I don't think so. I think he's doing a fantastic job. I
Yeah,
say give him
trust
full-
Jarvis, dude.
I say
Jarvis
let him ride
said
out.
that.
Yo,
Marvelous job.
I say let him ride out that contract. But you know what's ironic, and Ralph, even though you're on the other side with the Carolina Panthers, I think as a Bucs fan and a Panthers fan, we can kind of agree on this. These two trash ass teams, the Falcons and the Saints, kept running their mouth for years and years and years that
I
the
did not
Bucs
say
ain't
that.
nobody, the Panthers ain't nobody. And look, those two teams are sitting at the bottom of the division.
They
Did
fight
I
for-
say that?
They're
Yeah, I
fighting for
say that.
last place. They're
Yeah, I
fighting for
say
last
that.
place. I love it.
Yeah, I say that.
No, we just talking about like in general, fans in
Yeah.
general.
Right. But what I'm
Cam-
saying,
Cam
We
Jordan,
gotta
Cam
understand,
Jordan been
it-
running his mouth a lot.
if fans out here that don't know the basics of football, and it also fans that we do know the basics of football.
I gotta ask you, as a Falcons fan, right? 28-3. What was going through your mind? Let's relive that. Let's take a pause from week 11, guys. Look, we passed that.
Boy,
Let's take a pause, right? Because I'll tell you my story, right? Being out here in Massachusetts, my girlfriend is a diehard Patriots fan. And she was one of those that was like, I can't watch this anymore. You know, this is bad, you know. And everybody started writing off Brady. And you know what I told everybody there? When we had that little get together, everybody's like, this effing game's over. It's 28-3. I'm like, it's technically not over. You still got Tom Brady, one of the best quarterbacks to do it. It's
You
not
want
over.
you want
So-
to hear what I said?
Yes, I want to relive what you
Okay,
relived.
this is what I said. They got motherfucking Tom Brady over there. You run the damn ball. When Shanahan told Matt Ryan, no, we finna throw the ball. Matt Ryan should have man up. Shut
Called
the
an
fuck up.
audible. Yeah.
We running the ball. They got one timeout over there.
Yeah,
One.
That was
and y'all was
No.
gashing them on the run game anyway.
Right, we
Yeah,
were
Devontae
gassing
Freeman
the
was
fuck
killing the
out the
Patriots.
Patriots. Stupid.
yeah.
Him and
But-
what's the other one? Coleman. Both of them was
Yeah.
killing the
Tevin
ground.
But
Coleman.
once again,
Julio was making catches that he shouldn't have.
Oh,
He had no
right.
business making.
Matt
that-
Ryan don't
it
like
was-
to cause no heat wave. So he was like, you know what? I trust my OC.
Yeah, but I want to know how you were feeling when you seen the score 28-3.
I almost broke my flat
Hey, that
screen
boy Lou a
TV.
fool.
I had company at my house.
28-3.
I
That's
had
crazy.
company at my house.
Oh
I
man.
almost tore my TV down. You
Wow.
done ask my wife.
Hey, Ron, forget all that. He said BTA when y'all meet, though. That's all I know.
All I know is that game fucked me up.
You guys still haven't recovered from that game.
Which game was it, Ron?
Either
Super Bowl?
one,
Super Bowl.
Oh,
Super Bowl.
28-3. That sucks. That's terrible.
So
That's terrible. I seen everybody in the stands. Falcon fans were going. They were losing their minds. They like,
Bow
Yeah,
Wow,
be-
Jermaine Dupri. It was
yeah,
all.
all
because
celebrating
it was
early.
like when you never been nowhere in the first half of that game,
That was like
Dan
I feel
Quinn
like I
said
was
all
watching-
the players. But
I feel like I was watching a Jermaine Dupri video. Everybody was celebrating at the end of the
we
first
were in the
quarter.
locker rooms rolling dice and playing dominoes.
The only reason why I
Poppins-
watched that game to the end was because of Brady. After that, I said Brady was the GOAT. Before that, I had Peyton
Be-
Manning as the GOAT, but now I
If
got
you
Brady.
go back and look at that game, the running back for the Patriots, knee was down.
Yeah.
They were supposed to go back and look at that.
I suppose that Julian Edelman didn't catch that ball too, huh?
That catch
You
right
can
there,
call it what it is.
That was one of the greatest catches I've ever seen in my life.
especially in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like
But all
you
I
wanna
just
talk
said,
about- that should get him in the Hall of Fame right there. And I know we talked about this. We talked about this about Julian Edelman, not about if he's a Hall of Famer or not. I don't know. Maybe that catch right there
wouldn't be
gets you
mad
in the
at
Hall
it.
of Fame. Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think-
mad at it. I just saying you got to learn from your mistakes. Yeah. Atlanta Falcons, my owner, too stupid to realize what the fuck was going on at that
You know what's
time.
crazy? You know what's crazy too? When Tom Brady came to the Buccaneers, he did that shit again to you guys. You guys were up.
And you know what crazy?
It was like 20 something.
You know what crazy? That we got that stat and y'all cheated us that game?
What? The Bucks?
Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah.
How did we cheat you?
Because the D tackle Grady Jarrett got to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And they were like, he threw Tom Brady on the ground and he's supposed to lay Tom Brady down on a pillow. And I
Yeah,
said, what kind of
I
shit
I
is
remember
this?
that was a bad egregious.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all
That was-
y'all cheated us.
Okay, I can understand that, and I agree with you there. But nobody's been cheated more than the Buccaneers for stuff. No, not ringing a bell. Can I mention a name? May I
Yeah.
mention a name? Technically, we should have 3 Super Bowls.
How you
3.
feel?
A gentleman by the name of Burt Emanuel. Do you remember Burt Emanuel?
Yeah, it was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Extra.
The Burt Emanuel rule. Okay. So we were playing against the St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on turf. The only reason why the NFL called that a no catch and incomplete is because they didn't want us to go to the Super Bowl. We were going to face
Really?
the Tennessee Titans. We would have, and they just didn't want an 11-6 Super Bowl. That's what it came down to.
Really?
Because the Buccaneers had no offense that year. They made enough plays on offense to score some points, but the defense is what actually scored a lot of points for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Burt Emanuel slid, caught that ball, had possession, and they said it was incomplete. And we lost that game because we
Really?
were too. Yeah, go back and watch the tape. I promise you, you go back and watch that tape, you're gonna be like, damn, they robbed you guys. You want to talk about robbed? That was in an NFC Championship game.
Wait a
bro.
minute. We got
What you're
robbed by
complaining about-
wait a minute. We got
what you-
robbed by the 49ers in the NFC Championship game.
With what?
They were holding Roddy White.
Oh, they're just holding on every play, man.
Okay, so what we talking about here?
Because he clearly caught that ball and they called it an incomplete pass. Put it this way. Des Bryant. Remember Des Bryant when he caught that
Yeah.
ball? Was that
Yeah.
a catch?
Yes.
Okay. The Burt Emanuel catch was hands down clear as day. Like you can go watch that clip right now on YouTube and you'd be like, yeah, that's a catch. They robbed the Buccaneers of a Super Bowl appearance then. I'm telling you. And and if it wasn't true, they would have never named the rule after him. And it's called the Burt Emanuel rule.
Well, is that the case? If we talk about a team that got robbed, Oakland, they got robbed.
Oh, absolutely. They got
What's up,
raw,
Reed?
no Vaseline.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because
That
that
was
was a
brutal.
fumble. I
Yeah, of
put
course.
$5,000 on that game.
That's so
I'm 100. That was a fumble.
They got
But-
wild as fuck.
But since we're on this topic,
The Saints too.
yeah, and as much as I
Right.
don't like the Saints, they got
Me
robbed.
either.
I mean, but that's why I say I'm a football realist, man, because since we're on this topic, I think it's time that the NFL, like, what was that on AJ Brown or whatever they called offensive pass interference or something like that? No. What was? I seen
To
a
my
call.
last night,
Yeah.
they called it on defense.
Oh yeah. They called it on defense, and it
Defense.
wasn't. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with that play. These
Nah.
officials need to start getting fined.
But-
When you're blowing calls like this, either that or get rid of the prop bets.
But
Do something.
I think the officials need to get fired.
That's a little harsh.
Suspended without pay.
And this is why I say this. Because all these games matter.
Yeah, but before you finish that, who are you going to replace them with? Because the last time we did this with replacement referees, it was
No.
a disaster. It was
No.
a disaster.
You-
Remember
you
that game
put-
against the Packers and the Seahawks?
Right.
Touchdown,
what-
incomplete. Touchdown. Which
But
one
what
was
I'm
it?
saying, you put them in school in the off season.
Yeah.
Let them go to school for this.
No, you want to determine games better off? Stop finding them some game checks. Hey, you missed a big play here.
Right,
We're gonna fine you $5,000.
right. I
Can't do
mean,
that.
I just
Gotta
saying
be in the A
something
game.
got to be changed.
Yeah, I agree. Something's gotta give because this shit, it's to the point where it's like, I don't like going down that rabbit hole of saying everything's scripted, but it's really starting to look that way.
Right, it looks
It's
suspect.
looking like
fuck.
it's looking scripted more than not scripted.
Right.
Yes.
I
Yeah, because I just
I'll
don't
be-
get it.
I'll be right here in my game room. I said there was a catch. They'll be like, no catch. Even the Georgia and Texas game. Yes, Saturday.
But you know what the biggest problem is right now? They allowed sports gambling in sports. So two of the biggest events, football and college football, you can see what it's doing to the game.
I finna say this.
Am I
and
wrong?
I know I finna get some heat
Has
for saying
has,
this.
has the NFL and college football? Remember watching college football before sports gambling? Remember watching like college ball like in the mid 2000s?
Right.
You know, that was good football. That was you know, you had the Hurricane. I remember watching Willis McGahee all the time.
But,
It was fun watching college football. Now it's just like, oh, what's the spread? Oh, okay.
but
Now
you gotta look at it. I've been watching college football since I was 8 years old. I'm
you
42
think it's worse now? You think it's worse now? Or you think
It worse now than ever.
And do you think because of the introduced to sports betting, do you think it's like asinine, insult? I think it's insulting.
I don't think the players go where they to get the best. What do you call it? The best. Like it all about who we getting the most money now.
Yeah, the NIL deals and all that stuff.
Right. They don't go to the best schools. They go to where they get the best money, the most money from.
I'm not big on that whole situation. I don't think
Right.
players should
So
be making
it
$16 million. It's crazy.
If you look at it, I cannot stand Nick Saban whatsoever. And how, in my opinion, how Nick Saban was getting all these players, he was doing this a long time ago. In my opinion,
I agree, but I disagree a little bit.
Every year he would have the best players.
Well, I think it's just because people want to go to Alabama and people.
Okay, but you got other schools that do the same thing. LSU, Mississippi.
Gotcha. But if let's just say you wanted to play inside linebacker, right, and you were highly recruited, do you want to go to USF or do you want to go to Alabama?
I mean, I want to go to Alabama because I don't want to sit behind nobody.
No, but I'm just saying, if you're a 5-star recruit, where are you going? You going to USF or you going to Alabama?
You're right.
If you're a 4-star recruit or a 3-star recruit, you're going to Alabama because you have a chance, and the eyes it's all eyes on you versus USF.
Right. But
name one player out of USF right now. I mean, name one player from USF the past 10 years, 12 years. Jason Pierre-Paul. That's it. That's all I know.
But do you want?
And I'm being honest.
This. When you go to Alabama, do you want to sit behind freshmen, or do you want to play right there and there?
But
you better than that freshman.
But to answer your question, some guys then were willing to do that because they knew that was a better way to get to the NFL.
Right.
If you go to Bama, you're gonna get looked at.
Right.
At the NFL. Even if you don't play year one, if they know that you're going to be a return player, they already looking at you this year for next year. You know what?
And that's a great example. And you take a look at the 3 quarterbacks right now. Tua, Jalen Hurts. Are they like, yeah, I get it. One of them has won a Super Bowl and stuff. Right. But I mean, I'm not putting Jalen Hurts in my top 10 quarterbacks.
Right.
That may be controversial to say, but I mean, I'm not.
To me, if you a quarterback, and this is what I believe, I don't think Bama produced legit quarterbacks.
Nah, they don't.
I
Nah,
think
I can agree with you there.
they system make them look better than what they
They
is.
good college quarterbacks.
Right.
Yeah.
The Matt Jones, the Jalen Hurts, the
Tua. But
Tua.
Jalen
Tua.
Hurts, technically, Jalen Hurts is Oklahoma.
what?
Yeah.
But I just think you got so many weapons that make you look better than what you
Oh, yeah.
is at them.
But what I'm saying is, I kind of agree with why Saban stepped down. He goes, "You have a transfer portal now, and now
Right.
you can't." And that, to me, that needs to be reconfigured too, because this is
Right.
becoming too much. Transfer
But-
portal, you have one chance to transfer, and that's it. Once you do the
But
transfer,
you gotta look
you're
at it.
done.
Okay, you gotta look at it. We had Carson Beck. We knew Carson Beck was ass. What did he do? Transfer to Miami Hurricane. We were like, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, I think the portal, I think it should be 2 transfers. But the first time you transfer, you sit out the first 2 games. The second time you transfer, you sit out 4 games.
Yeah, make you think twice about doing it.
Right.
Me,
That's it. I
Yeah.
like that. It's fair.
when I was playing football, the only school I wanted to go to was Georgia. I had so many letters, Michigan, Hurricanes, Wyoming. I had all these top schools at the time. I just wanted to go to Georgia.
Yeah, you want it to be hometown guy. I get it.
Right.
Not
But I
everybody
was
thinks like
living in
that.
Vegas then.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of these cats that are going to Alabama, they want that guaranteed money right off the rip,
But
and they're going to
you
get the
don't
maximum
know-
exposure there.
But then what I'm saying, at Alabama, you don't know where you be guaranteed to go into the draft. You don't know that.
You're not saying they guaranteed to go, but you got a lot of eyes on you just for
Right.
being
You got eyes on you and you produce anywhere you go. That's how I look at it. If you go to Oklahoma, you will have eyes long you hit that field.
Yeah, but I mean, a team like Alabama, one of those big time schools like that, I mean, you're going to get a lot more eyes on you. You could
Right.
be mediocre at best, and you're going to get a big contract as soon as you get to the NFL. That's what I'm saying. That's why these guys are going to these places. Like, you take a look at a guy like Mark Barron, who got drafted to the Bucs. He got a really good contract. He got drafted by the Bucs. Who else? There's a lot of guys that get drafted early on in the draft, and then they play out the 4 or 5 years, and they don't wind up turning out to be what was expected of them. But they still got that big contract their rookie year.
Right.
Because why? They got drafted early because they played for Alabama.
But tell me this. If you
And it's
were
not
the
just
GM,
Alabama. There's other big time schools.
right? If you were the GM, if you needed a franchise quarterback, where would you go?
If I needed a franchise quarterback, where would I go? It's tough because if I'm a GM, I'm going to build an offensive line first, and I'm going to look at small schools. Because I feel like you're going to need a bridge quarterback first before my philosophy on coaching, if I was to ever do such a thing, which I wouldn't because kids today are just ridiculous.
Right.
My philosophy would be to build an offensive line and build a defensive line first. And then when it comes to the offense, I would get like a good bridge quarterback, and I wouldn't play a rookie quarterback the first season. Absolutely not. I could care less what anybody thinks.
Okay. Let's just say you built all that already. You need your franchise quarterback. Where will you go in college to get one?
To get a franchise
the draft for a quarterback, where will you go?
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because it's tough. Some of these small schools, man, are producing some pretty good players.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my point right there. A lot of these small schools don't get the credit they deserve like the big schools.
Oh yeah, I mean, Jason Light has made a living with drafting Buccaneer players off
Right.
of some of the best offensive linemen. All came
Doug
from small
Williams.
schools.
Doug Williams played for Washington Redskins at the time. He came from where?
A small school, yeah.
HBCU.
Right. They're a small school. Now you got somebody like Matt Jones play at Alabama that he finally looked legit with the 49ers. But he
He's
got
gonna get paid by
drafted
the
by the
Jets.
Patriots.
Bro,
He
he's
got
gonna get
drafted.
paid by the Jets.
Right.
You think he's?
You see what I'm
telling
saying?
you, he's gonna get paid by the Jets. You
Right.
watch.
But you see what I'm saying? A lot of these small schools don't get the credit they deserve.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, if you like even take me for example, if I'm a young man and I want guaranteed money right off the rip, I'm going to Alabama. You know, you got to guarantee because at the end of the day, your career could get cut short.
But
Whatever.
But are you really good or are you okay?
We'll say 4-star recruit. I'm going to Alabama.
You
got
got
a
to think
chance.
about that.
You got a chance.
But you don't got a chance to play on the field because so many people in front of you.
Yeah, but that's what it comes down to. What I was talking about with the Atlanta Falcons earlier. You got to put something out there. You got to just try to continue work
Right.
because eventually. So, what I was told in my line of work in construction, because I used to get aggravated a lot because I used to go above and beyond. I used to do a lot of stuff, and and I was very talented at what I do, and and I knew my stuff. And then I was just getting aggravated because I was always in the same place. And I'm just like, man, I kind of want this and I want that. And then somebody told me, listen, just shut up, continue doing what you're doing, because there's always eyes watching and you'll get noticed.
Right.
And that was awesome advice. And you know what? It turned out for the best. But that's what I'm saying. When you're good and somebody believe me, a coaching staff like Alabama, recruits, all these people, there's always eyes on you.
Right.
So, and these guys with the analytics and statistics, and I a lot of that shit drives me insane because
Right.
I'm about just, hey, let's watch a football game, and you can kind of see who's going to win this game by the push up front from the
Right.
trenches, and who's doing what. Because a lot of these grades are kind of getting out of control with the PFFs and all that stuff.
You
But,
know,
you have a lot more eyes in a big time school like Alabama if
Right.
you want guaranteed money.
right. But what I'm saying, some of those small schools got great players.
Oh, of
Okay.
course.
For example, Travis Hunter. Look where he was before he went to Colorado.
Yeah.
But Travis Hunter was different because Travis Hunter, before he went to Jackson State with Deion, I think he was gonna go to Florida State. And he changed and went to Jackson State only because of Deion.
Right.
Had Deion not took the job at Jackson State, he probably would have went to
That's my point.
a major school.
So how many Travis Hunters at small schools right now? How many?
Yeah. They're
They
out
out
there. You just
there.
gotta.
But you don't really hear about them like that because, like you just said, they don't have the eyes on them like the Bama do, the Georgia do,
Well, you
the
take a look-
LSU do.
you take a look at Michigan with Tom Brady and what's his face? Who was the guy that started over Brady over there? I'm having a brain fart.
It wasn't Brian. It wasn't Greasy, was it?
No,
Brian Greasy.
No. Who was the guy was it Drew Henson? That started over.
That was around that time, so it may have been him.
But I mean, take a look at that situation. You know what I'm saying? Brady fought, and he wasn't even the starter for Michigan. And then he did what he did, and the Patriots drafted him. And the rest is history. You know, like it just all depends on what you make of your situation.
Right.
I think there's a big problem though with, when we learned this, they preached about it Sunday. Just there's too much of greed. and
Yeah.
not enough of team. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And we
Drew
we see
Henson.
that.
Greasy came later. Drew
Yeah.
Henson was it.
I knew it was Drew Henson. But I mean, like I said, a lot of the my biggest I like what Saban had to say though. Like it's how do you compete now with a transfer portal and guys can just pick up and go and that
But
I've watched a little bit about him, and the only reason why I got involved with him was because Jamie, who's a big Bears fan, he's a big Bama fan, and he always sent me these clips on him, and that's how I started learning about him. And believe it or not, man, he's actually not a bad guy, and I like what he did with that program.
I'm not saying he a bad guy, but what I'm saying before this even popped off, he was doing this a while back.
Well,
He was buying people cars and stuff, putting in other people's names.
Was he?
I
The one
talked
doing
to
that?
people in Alabama, told me this.
Slick Saban. Slick.
Yeah, they told me this.
Shit, I wish I was
He
there.
bought
Man.
people cars and refrigerators or whatever, a stove for their kids to go to Alabama.
Damn, you should have bought me a Lambo or something.
He
I took
he
it.
been doing this. Did just come into the light, but
Paying the phone bills, paying
Right.
the light bills.
what
Shit,
paying the
wanna pay
light
my phone
bill,
bill?
paying the phone bill, putting food in the
I would have went to
refrigerator.
shit. I would have went to Alabama too. You gonna pay my light bill, my phone bill?
But what I'm
$85
saying,
over?
you
Wait,
cannot
son.
get mad if other people start doing this, and you've been
Yeah.
doing it.
I get you. It's just I have to play like doctor's advocate there. I just kind of
Right.
Yeah.
I just want to. I agree with you, but like my whole thing is like the whole college football situation. I think it's a mess. I think it's out of
Right.
control, and it's
yeah.
not. It's just complete chaos to me. I miss the old college football. I miss the old
Right.
formats. I do.
It's crazy.
It's
They're
insane.
gonna have to put a cap on it.
And
Yeah,
time
something.
they do that, they finna lose a lot of people.
They're not gonna lose a lot of people because
Okay.
the cap is gonna be for everybody.
Look,
So
Yeah.
you can't leave one school and think you're gonna get more money over there because you might get more money over there, but they're gonna have to lose somebody to pay you.
look.
Yeah.
I'm finna say, if I got two wide receivers in front of me right now, and one of them worth 1.5 million, the other one worth 50 cents. Who you think I'm gonna give the money to?
Yeah, you're gonna give it to the receiver that's the 1.5.
What about the one the 50 cent one? And he the one do the grimy work. He the one that block. He the one that do the dirty work.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to cap it. You're gonna have to be a general manager and decide which
Right.
guy am I gonna pay.
So
they don't have general
you
managers in college, huh?
huh?
They don't have general managers in colleges.
No, I don't think so.
That-
I don't
that-
believe
that's
Okay.
something that they
That's-
should look into. I'm telling you.
that's what's gonna have to happen if you get a cap. Somebody gonna have to be a general manager of the team, and they gonna have to figure out how we gonna pay this guy, or how we gonna pay that guy. And then you remember you still got recruits coming in. So that's the only way it's really gonna be. It's starting to level out because you got teams like Vanderbilt, that's winning games and coming up now.
Yeah.
But the only way it's gonna truly be level out is if you cap it. It's gotta be.
You got teams like Florida State. You got teams like the U. You got teams South Carolina. You got teams like Penn State, Notre Dame. You got all these teams that trying to get one player.
Kind of sounds like NFL free agency to me.
Bam.
It's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you.
If all these teams is trying to get one player,
One player.
then if let's say I don't know, Tennessee is a school going after somebody, and then
Right.
you got, I don't know, Florida, which is a Florida State. You got an SEC
Right.
and an ACC. So they both going after a running back.
Right, one player.
If Tennessee say, I'll give you $3 million, Florida State say, I'll give you $4 million, and he decides to go to Florida State, then that means Florida State gonna have to lose somebody else to make room for him. So
Right.
that's even.
So now, when you lose your backup to that running back, and don't let your running back get hurt out for the season, then what you gonna do?
I mean, that's part of being a GM. You got to figure that. You got to figure it out.
What you gonna do? You don't want to put out no more money, and you just pay your star running back $4 million.
You already got running backs on the roster, so
you got to take a pay cut.
Right, and that's where the problem gonna come in at, because
then if you hit the portal, you sit out the first 2 games, or if it's your second time hitting the portal, you sitting out 4 games. So now you got to make a decision. Well, I'm gonna hit the portal. If I do, I'm sitting out 2 or either 4 games. And the way they making these schedules now, some of the most important games at the beginning of the schedule. So that's gonna affect whether you're making the college football playoffs
or not,
or winning your conference, because they making major games now, opening the season with major games. It ain't just the rinky-dink games that's opening up the season. They opening up like real difference maker games now.
Right.
So you gotta make a decision on, if I get this guy out the portal and he come, he's gonna have to sit the first 2 games. And let's just say the first 2 games are games that could really dictate and decide your season.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only way.
Look at Archie Manning. Archie Manning took a long time to decide where he was going to go.
A lot of hype with that kid.
Right. He was at Georgia. He went to South Carolina. He went to LSU. He went to Tennessee.
He was on a world tour.
A world tour. He went to Bama. And you know what made him go to Texas?
That money.
That money, and they told him you will be the starter this year.
And he still didn't start that year.
You know where he's going to start in the NFL? You know where he's going to start in the NFL?
Well,
you know who's going to draft him? The Falcons.
No. He might be with Carolina.
No.
Maybe.
We don't want him. We're not.
What about the Dallas Cowboys? Might head over there. The Dallas Cowboys. Jerry World.
That'll be a big draw.
Archie, you know what's going to be a big
draw?
No,
you got to win over there. You got to win games.
You ain't got to win games.
Cannot win. Wait. You cannot win in college.
You put a Manning name on the back of a Cowboys jersey. First of all,
Manning is wearing a star on his helmet.
Yeah, that's huge.
If you cannot win in college, if you cannot beat the big teams in college, you should not go that high, in my opinion.
But that's the beauty of it, though. The Cowboys can scoop him up in the second round, third round.
But why?
Wait for Dak Prescott to mess up. And I don't even think Dak should be a Cowboy anymore. I want to hate him, but I can't hate him. I think Dak would have better. I think he'd have a better playoff record if he was with another team.
I mean, maybe, but my thing is you got to win in college. You got to win the big games to get a first round, to get drafted in the first round.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, like I said,
Archie Manning had not won no big games. So why the fuck he should get drafted in the first round?
Because I guess they going off of a quarterback is a position of need, and you gotta have one. So
is that because you'll get the homeless man off the corner?
Yeah, but look, like Gunnar Stockton getting drafted. He going next year or this year?
Next year.
Next year.
Next year.
This year's draft class isn't good.
It's not quarterback wise, and not that good.
We've been spoiled the past 2 years. So
yeah, I think Gunnar Stockton get enough to get drafted.
I think so. If he end up winning a chip this year, I think so.
You got Carson Beck coming out, Fernando Mendoza coming out,
straight ass.
Lenore Sellers, I guess he's coming out. The quarterback from Oregon, he's supposed
nice.
Dante Moore.
That kid nice.
Dante Moore, yeah.
He really nice, but the only problem he he might get drafted by the Browns or somebody like that. That would fuck him over.
Nah, the
Well,
Browns, they got enough quarterbacks.
The Browns are going to trade Shedeur Sanders to the Cowboys, and then Deion's going to coach the Cowboys.
Deion not leaving Colorado.
I'm just kidding. I guarantee you he would leave Colorado. If Jerry pays him some serious dough, I guarantee he'd leave Colorado in a heartbeat.
I don't think Jerry want that though.
Jerry gives a Jerry don't care about nothing. He cares about money.
Right.
Even at
but
that
if
old
I
ass
cannot
age.
do it my way, why would I go to Dallas? If I said this man, if
How old
I
is
said
Jerry
this man,
now? How old is Jerry Jones now?
what?
He got to be 80 something.
80 something.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Boy, dead.
Yeah, I said this
Yeah,
man
yeah.
not playing for me, and I know he trash. And I tell Jerry, hey Jerry, we need to get rid of him. And Jerry be like, nah,
Yeah,
he
83.
gonna stay on the team.
My
So why
godfather's
would
80.
I go
Holy
to
shit.
Dallas? The problem is in Dallas, Jerry want to do it his way.
Jerry want to be all in the videos.
All in video,
Yeah,
dancing.
videos.
They say he's a
Dancing.
modern day Al Davis.
Right. That the P did it. My day.
Yeah.
But
He has some pretty interesting statistics too on a lot of these players.
right.
From what I've seen from Jamie Foxx.
But
Uh,
I seen that too. But once again, he wanted to do it his way. If I'm a head coach, why the fuck I would go to Dallas? And I know I don't got no say so.
you know who might be the Dallas Cowboys' next head coach? Bill Belichick.
That will not work out.
Yeah, I don't
because
think
of
the
the
egos.
I'm
I don't
telling
think
you,
the
it's a
egos
perfect-
gonna work.
I'm telling you, it's a perfect match made in heaven because you want to know why? Because
Wow.
Jerry's the GM and Bill Belichick likes to be the GM, and they can just sit there and butt heads all day. Actually, believe it or not, all he really needs is a good offensive coordinator. And if you give, you think about it, he's already got Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb. They got a pretty decent offense there. You bring in a good offensive coordinator and you let Bill actually coach a defense. Because the biggest problem Bill Belichick had was what? Tom Brady leaving. What did he do after Brady? Nothing.
But
Absolutely nothing.
the problem is, if I'm Bill Belichick, I would go back home. When I
Yeah.
mean home, the Giants. You got a good defensive line right there.
He can't handle Jameis Winston. It's too much for him.
He wanted to be
Got
on the
Dart next
team.
year.
Man, you talking about going backwards. Man.
Go fix the problem that you caused.
You think he could coach Jackson Dart?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
again,
know he could coach him, but it'd be a good fit.
Yeah.
he needs a really good offensive coordinator.
He
telling you to deal
going
with that.
right. He gonna need a really
Get
good
Josh McDaniels
OC.
back.
Nah, Josh McDaniels is doing a fan.
With the
If I'm
Patriots.
Josh McDaniels, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying with the Patriots.
Right.
No, I'm
He
with-
cannot coach without the Patriots. Did that
Yeah,
make
he's-
sense?
Yeah, he's got to be an offensive coordinator for the
Right.
Patriots. There's no. We've already
Right.
tried this with
No.
Denver.
Right.
Tried this with the Raiders. Don't worry.
Right.
Raiders, yep.
But if I'm Bill Belichick, go back home. Go back to New York.
I'll go to Cleveland.
Nah.
New York don't want him.
Nah,
Yeah, I
I'd
think
rather take the New York job than Cleveland job.
Believe it or not, Cleveland is fixable. Believe it or not.
It
Whoever
is,
goes
but
there,
once
whoever goes
again,
there and turns
they
that around,
cheat.
they had their guy. They had
They
their
cheat.
guy.
Cleveland owner cheap. He don't want the
Is he cheaper than the Cincinnati Bing owner?
tie. A tie. I'm not
tie.
going to even lie to you. A tie. That,
Cincinnati's got big problems.
yeah, they got real big problem because Joe Burrows, he coming up for another contract. Do he want to be there in Cincinnati? You cannot protect me
Then
with
you
the
got
offensive line you get.
Jamar Chase and got suspended for spitting.
Right. This motherfucker spitting on people. So
All
To
that
me-
money spent on that offense, and you take
right.
nothing.
So to me, Your offensive line been bad ever since you been in the NFL. Every
Somebody
other
des-
year.
Somebody deserves belt to ass in that front office because
Right.
whoever
Once again, I've been saying it for too long. They got to clean out of the front office. All these bad teams, even my team. I would help Raheem Morris myself get the fuck on. Where you want your ball? You want your New York?
This
Okay.
your papers right here. We'll take these.
Yeah,
Start
I'll
I
take
don't
you
understand.
in right.
I don't understand why they didn't try to trade T. Higgins.
Yeah, well, there was some talk that the Patriots were very interested in him.
Right. It was
A
talk,
few
but
teams,
once
yeah.
again, they think they rather put up points than stopping people.
Well, you ain't putting up points. You ain't stopping nobody.
And now
They-
you're gonna lose Trey Henderson for nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
They the
I'll take
Dallas
him in Tampa.
Cowboys of the AFC North.
That's
And-
cold.
And you know what? And Shamar Stewart, they first round pick, he ain't
Bang.
showed flashes of nothing.
Right.
Nope,
That
been
was
a problem
supposed to be
over
the-
there.
That was
But look-
supposed to be a Trey Henderson replacement.
But
Yeah.
look,
Good job.
let me say that again for people in the back. They is the Dallas Cowboys of the AFC North.
There's your clip right there. Pin that.
Pin
They
it,
are. They are. That was a good one. That I didn't even think of it like that. Yeah.
because
They-
they did put up points, but they cannot stop nobody.
What is that? 120 million dollars on that offense. 3 players.
Mm-hmm.
And
3 players.
Two of them are off the field.
And none of them are O line.
Right.
Yeah.
And your quarterback is out because you got a bad O line.
Right. Your
That-
O-line fucked up. They've been fucked up for the last 5 years.
Big problems.
So
Big
if you
problem.
cannot protect them, man, why would I be there?
They should have.
think-
They should have
This-
shot T. Higgins.
I'll tell you what. There's gonna be because I'm gonna log off. I'll tell you what. Next year's free agency is gonna
Yeah.
be interesting, man. It's gonna be
It's
a
gonna
lot of
be
moving
crazy.
parts. It's gonna be a lot of moving parts because you're looking
Mhm.
at the draft is not too deep this year. I
Mhm.
mean, I say that, but I mean, you'll
Well,
get
you
guys, but it's
No
not
game
too deep
changer.
this year.
It's
yeah.
not no game as a pass rush.
Yeah,
I don't
And-
see no game changer in college.
I don't see any Jared versus. I don't see.
Right.
I don't.
Right. I don't
see-
none of them.
Yeah,
I-
it's going to be quiet for the next
Right.
year or two.
You
as
know
far
what I
as the
mean?
draft goes.
It always used to be that 1 or 2 players
Yeah.
pass rush wise. Like, holy shit. Who the
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it's like
You know, boy, he don't even stand out to me.
Who?
The one down in Miami, Bain.
I know you're talking about.
Bain?
Yeah.
Yeah,
once again,
his name Ruben Bain. That's his name.
I don't know.
He don't really.
But that's the thing. Like, if we're
he's
not
supposed to be
knowing
like
these
a top
names,
team.
yeah,
Right.
we're
Right.
not knowing
Top
these
team.
names. Nobody's really standing out. And
Right. And
it's going to be
it's
chaotic.
sad
Miles-
because I used to get hype. Man, I
Yeah.
see all these top players in the last 20 years, like, oh, he a first round pick. Oh, he a second round pick.
yeah.
Oh, he legit right there.
And you might also in the draft too. You might see a lot of teams try to trade back.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah. There's nothing there.
nothing there.
Nothing there. Not only that,
You-
you're gonna see guys like TJ Watt, Miles
Right.
Garrett becoming overpaid. Like,
Right. So
big time.
it like, do you want to sign a top pass rusher in the NFL, or do you want to sign a top
Sure.
offensive line?
If I'm the Buccaneers and you're one and done in the playoffs, I'm telling you right now, like I like Hassan Reddick, but Hassan Reddick is not the answer.
I could have told you that.
He's
to me-
not the answer.
To me,
He
y'all just
generates good
gave
pass
him a
rush. He generates good pass rush, but I mean, him and Yaya are not the answer. I'm telling you right now.
I like Yaya.
I don't.
I like what he did in college.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like him. This team's a little different without Kalijah Kancey at the line, but I mean, I want to see a TJ Watt. I want to see you. This Buccaneer team is not going to be elite because there's no elite pass rushers. Why did they win this Super Bowl a couple of years back with Brady? It wasn't just because of Tom Brady. They had Shaq Barrett and JPP.
Once again, I don't see the Myles Garrett going nowhere. I don't see the TJ Watt going nowhere.
I think Myles Garrett. I think those guys are gonna. I think depending on what happens with Pittsburgh, if they give up and they lose and the Ravens win out, listen, that's gonna be they're gonna restart from scratch. I'm telling you. And guys like TJ Watt is gonna be on the move. And then you're gonna have TJ Henderson, Jalen Ramsey. You're also gonna have a Myles Garrett. He's gonna want to trade.
Myles Garrett.
He already tried to get a trade.
Right. Then Myles Garrett, they bought you. They gave you the money you want.
Yeah, they bought him. But eventually, I think it's time where he's just kind of like, all right, I can't do this.
But don't talk about it and just do the shit.
Yeah.
I tired them motherfucker.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this: if Myles Garrett had a stuck to what he wanted in a trade and did what Michael Parsons did, I'm willing to bet that he would have been a Green Bay Packer instead of Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
You know where he would have went?
Trifecta.
You know where he would have went? Philly.
Not Atlanta. Not Philly.
Philly.
I don't think so.
To my Myles Garrett.
Yep.
Nah, they couldn't afford him. No way. They would never be able to afford him.
Philly's the type of team that will be like, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy. Give me Myles Garrett.
I'm telling you, they would have to give up a lot to get Myles Garrett. And the Browns, no. The Bucks are a team that I think could have got Myles Garrett. And I would have been okay with giving up a first-round pick, a third.
I know you would. You would have to give up more than a first-round pick.
Let me ask you this: a healthy Buccaneers team with a healthy Kalijah Kancey and a healthy Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Now you add a Myles Garrett. That's
y'all not getting all that good shit.
But that's what I'm saying. So you have to think about that.
Whoever got him would have had to pay him. That's what I'm saying. If the Green Bay Packers was willing to give up 2 first-rounders and pay Michael Parsons $47 million, so they didn't even make him the highest paid by $1 or $2 million. They made him the highest paid by like $6 or $7 million.
But
that's the type of shit that screws up the markets.
Garrett if he had stuck to his guns like.
But you gotta look at it. Did he really want to get paid? Yes or no?
Who, Myles Garrett?
No. Michael.
Did he want to get paid?
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying, because Dallas, Jerry Jones was trying to make it like, we going to pay him. But Jerry Jones was being sneaky behind his back, too.
Yeah, but I mean, that comes down to, again, the organization. Because
you see what I mean?
Devin White tried pulling that shit with the Buccaneers.
Right. And y'all were like, Y'all were like, we're not going for it. And that's why
walk.
Right. And if Jerry Jones would have told that to him, I don't think all that shit would have popped off.
Yeah, I think honestly, a lot of these players kind of hold these owners and teams hostage and stuff like that. And it sucks, but you got to be able to call their bluffs. Because at the end of the day, I don't think Micah would have sat out. I don't think he would have.
I think Michael would play in Dallas, wait for his contract to be over, then walk.
Yeah, because you could have put up 2 monster seasons.
Right.
And you would have got double what you get now.
So
not double, but more.
Right. So do you want to sit here and take the bullshit that's coming out of Jerry Jones' mouth?
Hey,
or do you want to go Green Bay and you have a fresh start?
I'm going to show y'all something real quick about Michael Parsons' contract and how Green Bay finessed it. You know what I'm saying? So, show y'all something real quick.
Go Green Bay. I don't got to hear Jerry Jones shit no more.
All right, so y'all see the first year, he don't even get $10 million. You know what I'm saying? This is the cap hit. You know what I'm saying? So, the first year,
I know exactly what they did here. They do the same thing the Bucks do.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? So, that's the cap hit is the most important hit. So this year he don't even get $10 million. Next year is 19. Then we're gonna restructure or let him go when it gets down to the 27.
But this is what becomes a big problem for you guys. That 2028, he's due $42 million no matter what.
Yeah, but we could extend it and stretch it out. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be. We definitely not gonna pay him 42 million.
That's no. You're gonna pay him 42 million. No, you're gonna pay him 42
over some time. Yeah, no, over time, but we could restructure in 28. We could restructure it to where we could break it up like we do before.
Yeah, but the problem with restructuring. Yeah, but the problem with restructuring is it's kind of like a credit card. So the Buccaneers did the same thing with Tom Brady.
For sure.
I'm telling you right now. Oof, I don't like the back end of that.
You would rather. No, but but
that 42 million right there. I would have put somebody in that front office messed up. I would have that.
But you have to do it. You have to do it like this.
What was their salary cap number?
I don't know our salary cap like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, for the first 2-3 years, you good.
I mean, if you had
restructure it,
if you had 15 million on your salary cap, and you're only paying him 9, that's wrong. I would have paid him 13 million. Would have left 2 million. I would have. You got to divide that number. They should have divided that 42 million because that's not.
I mean, we did this with Aaron Rodgers. But it's not. We're not going to take that hit. That's what I'm saying.
Are you guys still paying Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Yeah, because
we took that dead. We took that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we took the dead hit.
Yeah, so
dead cap hit.
That's 42 million, and if he doesn't work out, you
restructure it. You trade him. Somebody going, you know what I'm saying, take some of that contract. It's ways to get up out of it. Because if we keep him, we just restructure it. We always do this.
Oh no, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I mean, the Bucs do the same thing. How much do you think Mike Evans made when he got paid all that money that first year? He only got paid $5 million.
I mean, but this is
I know what you're saying.
If you look at TJ Watson, I'm just telling you, that 42, he's never gonna get that 42 in 1 year. If we do, he's not gonna be a Packer. You know what I'm saying? Either we're gonna trade him, and then somebody else gonna help take the hit. But right now, he's not paying. We're not paying him nothing. He's not even getting 10 million this year. He's not even getting 20 million next year. He's going to get then in 27. He's going to get 26. By that time, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? So we good right now.
Yeah,
when 2028 come, when that 2028 come, hey, if we got a ring by then, I don't care.
What's his stats right now?
He got.
We ain't even really heard his name a whole lot this season.
He got 8 sacks. Because Rashawn Gary getting the other stuff, he's making it easier for Rashawn Gary.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of people were trying to figure out why Simeon Rice always got double sacks every year.
Right. Michael Parsons is getting doubled and triple teamed. He still got 8 sacks on the season. But
that 42 million, man. I hope you guys can figure that out, man, because that's a scary number.
I'm telling you, he ain't getting that all in 1 year. But as of right now, we good. You know what I'm saying? This year he's only getting 9 million.
I think the only saving grace is that the salary cap continues to go up every year. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to incorporate some of that money in 2027.
We gonna restructure it. That's what we did. I'm telling you, we do it all the time. Like other teams do it. We're not the first ones to do it. We do it all the time. But as of right now, say we win in the next 2 years.
The Buccaneers and Spytech and that front office are the ones that invented the voidable years. The only team that couldn't figure out how to do that properly was the New Orleans Saints, and that's why they're 82 million in the hole next year too.
Damn, they 82 million in the hole next year?
Yep, look it up.
God damn.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, not good. Hey, I'm happy for him. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a fantastic job.
We need to end on that note. $82 million in the hole next year?
I believe so. The New Orleans Saints.
Tampa? Oh, the Saints.
New Orleans.
I know they're gonna be in the hole, but I didn't know they was gonna be that much in the hole.
Yeah, it's
ain't they always like? I never heard no team that deep in the hole.
It's progressively getting worse. They had to. That's why they dumped Marshawn Lattimore and dumped a lot of these guys because their contracts. I'm still surprised Alvin Kamara hasn't. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the year.
He ain't been traded. That's why I don't understand why Alvin Kamara ain't been traded.
He'll be playing for the Bucs next year. Watch. No, I'm just kidding. Never. People made a big thing because they seen Alvin Kamara in Tampa and he posted something with Raymond James Stadium. He's coming to the Bucs. I'm like, no, he's not. Like he's just.
I doubt they trade him. I doubt they trade him to y'all.
No, they're gonna cut him. I'm telling you, there's gonna be some cap casualties for that team. But on that note, boys, I appreciate you guys having me on here as always.
Yeah, appreciate you for jumping on, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Hopefully next week.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I'll have my MacBook Pro back. Yo, Ralph, they hit me up today. They're like, sorry, sir, we found something else wrong with it. It's gonna be a little bit longer. I'm like,
Geek Squad?
Nah, man. Apple. I got my MacBook Pro 4 months old. Thing shit the bed on me.
Yeah, I'm on a MacBook right now, but yeah, they weird.
Well, they were like, I told them, I'm like, how about I just trade it in and I'll just pay the difference. I'm like, I need a new one. They're like, well, unfortunately, sir, we don't have a value because it's the newest one that just came out.
You ain't got a value? What?
They ain't got a value. And then they're like, why did you go to Best Buy to go get it? I said, because the same MacBook that you guys are selling, you guys had it listed for 12 something. Best Buy was running the deal for $800. I mean,
who's not going to get?
Who's not going to do that?
Yeah,
saving for
like, come on.
Man, if I had came in here and told you what Best Buy was selling it for, would you have sold it to me for that same price?
Exactly.
Yeah,
you gonna match it?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you should ask them. Y'all gonna match me?
I already did.
What the hell kind of questions did they ask anyway?
Yeah.
They got quiet.
What the hell kind of questions did they ask
anyway?
Like
they still get money off of it because it's Apple.
Yeah. And then I'm just like, why can't you guys just give me a new one? I'm like, clearly the laptop's defected because I've never had that. I told them, I'm like, listen, when I was younger, I had a Walmart laptop that I still have to this day that if I turned that thing on and plugged it in, it'd probably fire right up. I mean, it probably won't be as efficient, but I'm like, I've never had this issue. They're like, yes, sir, we have to replace the charging area and something else. I'm like, wow, 4 months old. I'm like, can it get tested? Like it's going for an AIDS test or something. I'm like,
it might got a virus.
Tested? I'm like, can it get tested for like why it failed like that? Well, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was a virus, but it doesn't charge whatsoever. I tried all 3 different.
Yeah, that's defective then. Like they gotta swap you out. They might as well just give you a new one.
Well, sir, we can't do that. You didn't get it from here. And I'm like, okay, so give me my laptop back. Well, we don't have it. It's shipped out to get fixed.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
So I'm like, was I better off going to Best Buy? Best Buy was like, oh, no, sorry, sir. We would have to do our own diagnosis. And I'm just like, you guys all suck, dude. Yeah. That's what it just comes down to. But
when you get it back, swap that bad boy out.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna stay with Apple, man. After that, that's a bad experience. And
only thing I did with Apple is with phones. That's it.
Yeah, and then I got the Sports Collectors Expo to do. I'm flying down to Tampa to interview some players and stuff like that.
Nah, you gotta have your stuff.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you guys are just not reliable. I can't do this, man. And then they're like, well, sorry, sir, we don't know what to do. I'm like, yeah, I want to punch you in the.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I'm trying to. God forgive me. I'm just trying to be a better person. That's all. I'm trying to boost up, be a better person.
They wonder why people snap on them when they
say man,
stuff like that.
They got real shitty with me on the phone. Like the guy was getting cocky with me. And I'm like, gee, I really hope you would have that same energy with me outside of your shift. And he's like, excuse me, sir? I'm like, you heard what I said. Like, and then the other lady that I talked to before she put me on with the manager, she was like, you're acting like a jerk. I'm like, I don't even know if you can say that to me. Oh, yeah, man. That's why I can't wait to go there. I can't wait. I want some AirPods. I want something. I want, because.
Yeah, they out of pocket for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But my girl's like, you're a better person than me. That shit would never slide with me. I'm like, yeah, you don't understand. I'm trying to remain calm just because I know if I lose my shit, I don't want to end up on a TikTok.
Yeah, you can look like the bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they always play it out to be. But nobody really knows why the guy flipped out. And then the next thing you know, you're gonna see me in an Apple store smashing something. And you're like, look, this guy just went crazy. No, you don't know the backstory. I just don't want to end up on a TikTok because everybody pulls out their phones. So with all that being said, hey guys, I appreciate you guys. It was an awesome conversation as usual. And come check us out Wednesday. Ralph, you'll be on. It's going to be a depressing show, man, because I never thought I'd be saying this. The Carolina Panthers are literally like a half a game behind us. We should have like a 3-game lead on everybody.
You should, at least.
Blame the Packers, man. Blame the Packers.
Blame the Packers
and Dallas.
Nah. Coach Bowles, man. Get your shit together, Bowles. All right, boys. Peace.
All right, fellas.
All right, we up out of here.
All right, guys. Yeah.